me fix the sizing of this. Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Yo, what is up, Andre? Thank you so much for popping out to the stream this early, bro. W mans. Also, welcome to the stream, nerfed, dude. Instantly, man. Thank you so much for popping out. How have you guys been today? All right, we gotta pop the no one yet. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Have you guys made any trades? You guys just been chilling today? You've been good. Nerfed, you said good, man. That's amazing to hear. Um, yeah, that's fire, man. I'm glad to hear you guys have been doing pretty well. My day has been pretty solid as well. It's been a decent day. It was crazy stormy. So hopefully that doesn't interfere with stream, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the stream today. I guess let's go ahead and get in trade hangouts, see what's going on in a server. And hopefully we have, if we had a stream half as lit as yesterday's, man, I would be so happy. So yeah, I guess we'll see what today has in store for us. You said hopefully. Yes, I agree. Hopefully. We're rocking a new avatar today, and oh my gosh, you can kind of see the snowflake eyes through the avatar, which is a wee bit odd, but we're rocking something new. We got Byro yesterday towards the end of stream, which is heat. Um, You probably will. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully we get some trades done. Hopefully, the stream is once again, even if it's half as good as yesterday's stream, man, I would be so happy. So, yeah, I'm so happy to see you guys in here as early as you guys are. And Andre, shout out to you, man. I see you said you were in yesterday's stream. You just didn't talk. So, I appreciate you, man. You had to have been there for quite some time, and I'm glad to hear that you were there. Even if you didn't say anything, man. I'm so grateful to have you here. I can't hear game chat again. I don't know why my game chat is breaking. That's so weird. Andre, like the stream. Yeah, 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 of course. If you guys have not already, make sure to like the stream. And yeah, I don't know, man. I'm so excited to see you guys here. So thank you guys so much for pulling up to the stream. Andre, he says sure. I think you meant to say sure, but yeah, I don't know why my game chat is broke though. That's so weird. My volume is up and everything. My output device is the correct one. I just can't hear anything, which is so weird. Uh, B-Bag, you said likes help. Likes definitely do help. Likes are so amazing, especially for a small streamer like me who doesn't really post too much. Um, Honestly, likes determine everything. The more likes we get, the more people we got in here. So likes are much appreciated, but of course, only like if you're enjoying the stream. A like means you are enjoying the stream. So if you're not enjoying the stream, I don't deserve a like in that case. But if you are, I would definitely appreciate a like. But yeah, hopefully we get some stuff done this trade or this stream. Hopefully get nerfed. You said disliked, bro. You said kidding. Thankfully, bro. Thankfully, nerfed. I know you're too big of a W to do that, man. That would be crazy, bro. I don't think I've ever disliked a post. Like I feel like I just forget it's there because I'm not that big of a hater. But there's definitely people that go to streams and dislike them. You said I like how you're finally streaming regularly. Uh, yeah, man. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to stream, and I love streaming, bro. So yeah, I love that I'm able to stream regularly as well now. Also, that word is a tongue twister, man. I talk too fast to say that word correctly, but yeah, streaming regularly is all I want to do. So with supporters like you guys though, it makes it very very easy to do because I'm so thankful to have all of you guys here. uh we're literally 5 minutes into stream and we have 5 people chilling in here right now, so thank you guys so much for that. You guys are actually so amazing, man. I said this yesterday multiple times, but I literally have the best supporters on Roblox, so thank you guys so much. On YouTube, honestly, you guys are all so amazing. And yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys here in today's stream. I think obviously it won't be as long as yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream was like 7 hours or something crazy. Maybe it ended up being like 8. But yeah, I think we'll probably be on stream for about 2.5 to 3 hours today. So yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys here early. It's also like so good to see you guys here early because sometimes early in stream it can be very quiet, very boring. But now that I got you guys to talk with, it's gonna be a far better beginning of stream. But yeah, I need to get that fixed. I don't know why I can't hear game. Let's see if there's like an easy fix. I'm not a big trader, but I just like watching your stream because you're a chill dude. Yo, thank you so much, man. That makes me feel amazing, man. I'm so glad people come here just to chill, and I'm so glad people are here because they actually mess with me as a person. So yeah, I'm very grateful to have you here, regardless of what reason it is. Um, Let me look up how to fix not being able to hear in Roblox. Oh wow, Roblox player. Let's see. To fix, check in-game and system volume, volume slider, verify output device. I don't know. That's so weird. Yo, what's up, Tanso, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. How's your day, man? How have you been, Tanso, bro? You're early today. 7 minutes in stream, man. Yo, Rhubarb, what's up? Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I am so glad to see you guys here today, especially as early as you guys are here. So I'm so glad to see you guys here. How have you guys been? Tanso, you said good. How about you? My day has been pretty solid. It's been an all right day. All right day. It's super gloomy outside, so nothing's really happened in terms of like outdoors activities. So I've just kind of been cooped up inside, but I had school for most of the day. So it's been a solid day. It wasn't too bad, wasn't too great, but hopefully this stream makes it much better. Um it's not a bad day. It's just hopefully the stream brings it from here to somewhere up here. Thus far, we've already started off very nice in the stream, man. We got 6 people in here. Shout out to Andre and Nerf. They were in here within like a minute. And yeah, you guys are here now. Tanso, you're here. Rhubarb, you're here. Beatbag, you're here. So yeah, shout out to you guys, and I'm so glad to see you guys in here. Yo, Talented, you dropped a W. Thank you so much, man. WU for coming back out to the stream, man. You're always here, so I'm so grateful for you. What's a good like 5K item to trade for? Um, Honestly, in terms of like 5K items, really anywhere under like 10K, I would plug my thing. Anyways, most of the items under like 10K are pretty similar. Like there's not really like a super good item or a super bad item, but they're all pretty much about the same in terms of good or bad. So it comes down to personal preference at that point. If there's an item that you like under 10K, go for that. My mic is glitchy. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Mic is a bit glitchy. Hopefully I got it fixed. I'm so sorry for that. Technical difficulties are something you guys will get used to if you guys have been here. But those will get fixed eventually, I promise. You said better now. Okay, bet. Thank you guys so much for the feedback. And I appreciate you guys for letting me know, man. I wouldn't want you guys to go like a long time with the glitchy mic. I do think I moved the mic. Okay, is it still good? Is it still good? I unplugged it again when I was moving it. Dude, it's the cord. The mic is actually a pretty nice mic, but the cord is like the most fragile thing ever. So if I even move the mic, man, it just starts cutting out. Tebby, you said good. Yo, thank you so much for coming to the stream, Tebby. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. It could be I guess it could be TB T-by. Dude, there's so many different ways I could pronounce that, so I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Obviously one of those is wrong, so hopefully I nailed it first try. Shout out to you guys in the stream right now. We got 12 people in here right now. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream, and hopefully you guys enjoy your stay. JPG, what is up? Did you end up seeing my trade yesterday? You know, no pressure. It's not a big deal if you liked it or not. It does look like you may have declined it, so that's chill. But yeah, thank you so much for coming back to the stream. I'm so excited to see you here, JPG. Teb, you said nope, no problem, bro. It's like you said first. Okay, that's so amazing, man. I'm so happy I pronounced it right first try. I hate butchering names, but it happens. I'm human. But yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys in the stream. JPG, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Tanto. Shout out to you, Rhubarb. You know, I can't get everybody. Shout out to you, Talented. Shout out to you, Beatbag. You guys are all amazing. So, nerf to you as well, man. Wait, you sent me trade. I think so. Dude, but I'm so bad at remembering users, like comparatively to like Roblox to it's hard for me to remember one user, so for me to remember two users, like your Roblox or whatever. But I think I might have sent you a trade, but I could be getting confused. That is very possible. Let's see what else we got. We got somebody posting a trade ad for ABRC. It's actually not a bad offer. What's the Roblox extension that makes you see the values in Roblox site? I believe it's one of these two. I think it's Rovalk. Trading Cerberus 570 million. Wait, what is Cerberus? Is that Adopt Me? What is Cerberus? But yeah, shout out to all you guys for coming to stream. You guys are so amazing. Is it safe, Twin? You said I don't know. Adopt Me trading live stream, LOL, for real. Bro came to the wrong live stream. Yeah, we made a couple trades yesterday. One of those aged very badly, so I'm pretty sad about that, but you know, it's fine. We made a couple good trades, and we still got those crazy donos yesterday. So yesterday's stream was amazing. As I was saying as soon as we started this stream, if today's stream is half as good as yesterday's stream, you know, I will be so content. Yesterday was like such an insane blessing. So, you know, if I get half as blessed as I did yesterday, I'm so happy. But yeah, that brings me to this. If you guys have not already, make sure to like and subscribe. It is very early into the stream. 13 minutes into stream, and we got 11 people in here, so it could very well be better than yesterday's live stream if you guys decide to lock in. If you guys want to stay in stream, you know, I'm so happy to see you guys here, so I would definitely appreciate your guys' stays. Talon, you said you sent a video. What did you send me, bro? What did you send me? It won't let me see. I watched you in my TV for 4 hours. Tebby, thank you so much for that. Also, JPG, hopefully you have an amazing dinner. And yeah, hopefully you have an amazing dinner. And I'd love to see you after dinner if you want to come back. But you know, feel no obligation to. Also, let's reset the sub goal. Let me see how many subs we're at right now, because sub goal is still from last stream. Also, this is what our value is at right now. We're up to 4.87, almost 4.88, so that is so fire. We got some very interesting ads there. What'd you say? Yeah, gotcha. This one, or is it a different one? This one? But yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys here. What were the donos? The donos were absolutely insane. If you look at my top donations for both things, both cash and Robux, we got both of those yesterday in one stream. So it was an absurd stream, absolutely insane, to say the absolute least. And then let's go ahead and check and see how many subs we're at so we can set that sub goal. We are currently at 2432 subs, so we'll set that sub goal. Since it's only gonna be like a 3-hour stream, we'll set it at like we'll do 18, or no, we'll do We'll just do 25 again. We'll do 25. I don't know if we'll reach 25 by the end of the stream because it is going to be a shorter stream than yesterday. However, if we reach 25 subs by the end of the stream, man, I would be so happy. So we'll set it there. And yeah, those donos were absolutely insane yesterday. You know, I didn't expect even half of those donos, so I don't expect anything today. But yeah, we'll just see. Rhubarb, you said I sent you a trade for PandaNet. I do see the trade. It's really not a bad trade. The only reason I don't know if I can do it is because PandaNet, as you see here, can get all the way up to like over 3K. So I feel like if I was to trade it now, it would probably age pretty badly. But I do appreciate your offer, and yeah, I wish you the best of luck with trading and everything, and hopefully you still stick and stream and enjoy the stream. You know, that's what I ask. All I want is to entertain you guys. I said this a couple times yesterday, but it's a mutual benefit, man. If you guys enjoy stream, you know, I enjoy you guys being here. So in the end, it's really wins all around. But yeah, hopefully we can get a trade done at some point. You said, of course, I'll stick in the stream, bro. You are too wholesome. Yo, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I guess we'll see where stream takes us today. We're not in the middle of any deals right now. I don't think we have anything inbound. We have this inbound, but the item actually gets a lot more than that. Yeah, hopefully we see some new faces in this stream as well. So far we just have amazing supporters in here. I don't really think there's anybody new, and I'm so grateful to have UW supporters that are, you know, reoccurring subs and everything. He said trading is low-key so slow. Yeah, trading can be so slow, and it definitely is usually so slow. So hopefully we got a really nice stream today, and maybe we'll get some trades in. You know, I really don't expect any trades, so in that case, anything more than nothing is a W in my book. We also made this right before stream started, which is quite a bit better than last proof. I think it'll probably age badly, but yeah. It's a pretty good trade for now. Most valuable item I have is bunny ears. Is that good? I'm keeping it. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. Bunny ears are like 50-50. They're either probably going to age really well or really badly. And that's just yet to be decided. So hopefully it ages or hopefully it ages well for you. You know, I wish you the best with trading and everything. So hopefully bunny ears age well for you if you decide to hold them, because you did say you said you're keeping it. So hopefully it ages well for you. Why animate trading? Wait, what do you mean, Andre? Why animate trading? Rhubarb, you said, would you accept if I added Robux? Depending on how much Robux you add, I would consider accepting, of course, you know, if you're adding a solid bit of Robux. However, it's really not a bad trade. It's just, I think PandaNet has potential to get all the way up to like somewhere around 3K. And I'm not in a rush to trade it because I do like PandaNet. It's one of my favorite items under like 3K. I also like Blizzard Beast Mode bandana. That's one of my favorite items under 3K as well. Shout out to both of those items. I love those items. I think they look so cool. That's all good, bro. Yeah, of course, man. I'm sorry that we couldn't get anything done. Feel free to send me something if you're gonna add a solid bit of Robux. However, you know, feel no obligation to. This guy said he sent me something. They didn't send me anything too bad. However, I would be lowballing by 300 in a downgrade, so that's pretty unfortunate. Oh yes, I got the trade for Blizzard Beast Mode yesterday. Hey, congrats! Blizzard Beast Mode is so cool. You've got 7K pending. How do you have 7K pending? That's crazy, bro. Shout out to you, man. 7K pending is very solid. I got absolutely blessed yesterday, so this is the most I've had pending in literally like a year. You got Blimpton, please donate. Oh my gosh, congrats, Rhubarb. That's crazy, man. How much do you have raised in please donate? I remember I didn't get my first blimp and please donate till I think I had like 100K raised, so I got mine a lot later than most people. But you know, I've gotten a lot of blimps at this point, which I am grateful for. I'm so grateful for every single donation I've ever gotten. You know, every Robux I've ever raised, every dollar I've ever been donated. You know, I'm so grateful for everything. So yeah, but yeah, how much do you have raised? And please donate. Also, Wicked Conspiracy. I don't know if you're in stream, but I see you in game right now. What's up, man? I've got 45k raised. To be fair, I only had 4k like a month ago. No, that is so amazing, bro. 4k to 45k in like a month is crazy, bro. So I wish you the best in that journey, man, and congrats on how far you've already made it. Andre, how are you getting so many blimps? I used to play Please Donate all the time, broski. For like an entire summer, man, I was on the game 24/7. So I made most of my blimps through that crazy amount of time I put in. But you know, now I get blimps when I'm just insanely fortunate and somebody is kind enough to come by and drop a crazy donation, as happened yesterday. Insane donations yesterday. I don't think those will ever be topped throughout my live streams. Maybe like years from now, but I don't think those will get broken for the next like year. Those are crazy. But yeah, to all the traders in here right now, has anybody made a trade in the past like day? I guess 2 day. Has anyone made a trade? Nerfed, if you're still in here, Nerfed, have you made a trade today? Tanso, I'm assuming you haven't, because I'm pretty sure your only item is on hold. Elitify, yo, what's up, man? Thank you so much for coming to the stream. And you said no, rip. Nerfed, you said no, rip. And Talented, you said I got the greatest item ever yesterday. What is the greatest item ever? What'd you get yesterday? Don't underestimate how much money you might get in a year. Um, Nah, man. I don't think the donations that we got yesterday will be topped anytime within the next year. Fashionable contraption. That's what you were talking about. It is actually pretty dope. Um, it is a really cool item. Wicked, you said you got Scary Hood. You know, I had an inbound yesterday. I guess I get. See, I probably could. You know, I probably could, but I was kind of getting lowballed yesterday. You know, somebody offered it to me, so I didn't want to bash my item, so I unfortunately declined. uh, but yeah, Andre, I don't think I think I may raise how much I raised yesterday throughout the entire year, like a year from now, and maybe we've doubled how much we raised. Uh, I'm trying to get lucky trading my gold row. Table, I wish you luck with that, man. And yeah, of course, really the only way you can profit with gold row is somebody just giving you a gift. So I wish you the best of luck with that. Battle Throne, yo, Battle Throne, thank you so much for popping in the stream, man. I really appreciate seeing you here. And dude, I've said this so much in the past, bro. You have one of the coolest inventories on trading. So you know, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for hopping in the stream, and hopefully your trades pick up some speed, broski. Tansu said I might just hold yellow dealy boppers for a while. Yeah, I mean, feel free to do that if you enjoy the item, and you know, don't pass any crazy offers though if they get sent to you, which I'm not saying they will, but if they do. Um, Wicked, no, he said he got the greatest item ever yesterday. LOL. Andre, you said want to make a bet. What is that bet? Wicked, you said must have been Scary Hood. Must have been, I guess. I don't know. John Jelly, you said your mom. Shout out John Jelly for popping in the stream, man. I'm so happy to see you here. Yo, Battle Throne, thank you so much for the sub, man. Long time Roblox friend, long time W trader. You know, we've made a couple trades in the past, and I'm so excited to see you sticking with me, man. And I love to see you in the stream, man. It makes me very happy. So thank you so much for stopping by. Tainsu said, yeah, because I get a bit too greedy last time. Yeah, or you got a bit greedy. Yeah, of course, man. It happens. I mean, as a trader, some greed never hurts. So yeah, I mean, in the future, man, I definitely see you having a higher value. However, it is very time consuming with like under 10k. Under 15k, I would say. The bet is you won't get an awesome backup dancer. Ooh, I don't know. I think we're gonna get an awesome backup dancer. We already got like Low key, we got a side. You know, he's just kind of mogging next to me. And then we got Wicked also mogging next to me. Shout out to that fit. That fit is absolutely amazing. That fit is actually so sick. What'd you say, Kendall? Oh, backup dancer. Yeah, my girlfriend is here. Shout out to her. She said she could be my backup dancer, IRL. She said she's gonna dab on the haters. I don't think we have any haters in here right now, so I don't think anybody's gonna get dabbed on. Um, but yeah, shout out to everybody in the stream right now. You guys are actually so amazing. Eliteify, you said I'll hate, I guess. Bro just wants to see some dabs, bro. Eliteify. Oh my gosh, what is this fit, man? After I said that about your last fit, Wicked, you put this on, man. What is this, bro? What is this? What did you just pull up in? Oh my gosh. Check core DMs is a serious business message. I don't know if I trust your serious business messages anymore. Eliteify, Texas fun to hate. Bro. Dude, I don't even want, bro, Talented, I don't even want to click on that video, man. I don't know what I'm about to get jump scared with. I don't trust it, bro. You're about to send me something crazy, Talented. Crazy fit, Wicked. Talented, you dropped an emoji. What does that emoji mean, man? I've seen so many crazy emojis on the stream. This server is actually pretty dead apart from you guys. You guys are the only thing keeping it alive. Also, I see we got a W backup dancer right now. You know, I guess the bet failed. It won in my favor. Nerfed, yeah, crazy emoji, man. I don't know what that is. Puffy projected again. Unsurprisingly, man, I feel like it gets projected and unprojected bi-weekly, bro. It's like they put the tag on, it goes down some, they take it off, and then it just gets reprojed. Talented, another emoji. Eliteify, another emoji. I don't know what these mean, but sure. Dang, this guy has AMC. AMC is pretty cool, but I don't know how it's doing. This guy's MBS, worst item in the game. No, I'm just kidding. Eliteify actually does have a pretty cool inventory. MBS, Heartbreaker, Crimson Shaggy, solid. Keisha hair. Eliteify is putting that crap on. CCTH, cool item. Ooh, dark chocolate top hat. That's heat. I actually messed with that item. High key. Steampunk Lincoln. I already know what Eliteify has to say about this. Living art. The living arts are solid. They're just a worse version of the actual arts, the actual paintings. YOLO, solid. Golden Samurai, solid. Neon Pink, solid. King Poseidon's, a lot of solid items. Read it and Wheat Buddy, 99k best price. I know, I can't get it anymore, man. John Jellybean said just got number 3 easy. What does that mean, bro? Like yesterday somebody explained it and said like it had something to do with the chats, but I don't understand it, bro. How are you number 3? What did you do? You just, or is that just typing? Number 3 chatter. Number 3 chatter all time or this stream? Chats plus time spent. Oh, is it like per stream it resets each stream? I'm assuming that's how it works, because if it was all time it would probably be crazy. It's only for this stream. That makes sense. Resets every stream. Okay, that totally makes sense. Well, shout out to you for being number 3. Shout out to Nerfed for being number 2. See, I understand, because I think Nerfed is number 2 because he's been in the stream for so long. Like he was here as soon as stream began. And then who is number 1? Oh, Rhubarb is number 1. And I think that's because Rhubarb came into the stream almost immediately. Dude, it is also pouring outside. Dude, it's been storming like crazy all day. It resets every time. If it was all time, it would I would have been top 1. You probably would have been top 1. I agree. Bro, I was working OT. The top 12 people all have 75 XP. Oh, what does XP do? Is that how you do the emojis? Also, I'm pretty sure it's hailing outside. This is crazy. It's like the heaviest raindrops ever. Also, Steph, shout out to you, man. I see you in game. I don't know if you're in stream. I haven't seen any chats from you yet, but if you're in stream, shout out to you, man. It does nothing. Oh. Yo, Steph, thank you so much for being in the stream, man. I'm so glad to see you here. And, I wish you the best of luck with your trades and everything. And hopefully you enjoy stream. Hopefully it makes your day slightly better. What did Talented send me this time? Bro said different one. Nah, bro. Bro, you're gonna get me something crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen as soon as I click that. Yes, thanks, bro. No, of course, man. Thank you for popping out, dude. I appreciate you. Have you made any solid trades within the last like day or so? You said I'm the most underrated trading streamer, man. That really means a lot. Thank you so much, broski. That red goof, Lord Fatquad, has looked horrible. Wait, what are you talking about? That red goof looks horrible? Red goof as in the face? Rate the off sales, inspect avatar. Let me inspect your avatar. Look at it on his face. Okay, I will check it out here in just a second. I will personally give you $1 to watch one of the videos. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm about to get hit with, bro. You're about to send me something crazy, man. Battlethron, you said it's Aura BBG, bro. Steph, you said, nah, not really. I'm still trying to get rid of 8 Bitcoin in the earth. Of course, man. Yeah, don't rush it. Make sure you get a nice deal. John Jellybean, you said, don't be messing with the goof. Yeah, facts. And let me check these off sales. Okay. Well, technically this is off sale, but fire phones, that is heat. Ghost Fedora, that is actually heat. Lord of the Buxeration, fire, and epic vampire phase. Rip faces, but W off sales, man. You mogged my off sales. I have like none. Hi, I'm back. What's your opinions in the Roblox Plus update and Roblox Limiteds? I don't know enough about it to like give too much of a conclusion on it or like too much of an opinion on it. But I do think it'll probably help limiteds. I think limiteds will shoot up. Obviously, it will technically devalue limiteds because Robux are being slightly devalued. But I think it'll definitely help shoot limiteds up. So I think it has a W effect if you're strictly going off Roblox value. And maybe offsite value, it may make stuff go slightly down because, like I said, Robux are going slightly down in price technically with the percentage decrease. But yeah, I think demand items especially will shoot up. I think semis will probably start pulling more OPs. And yeah, all of that. To be fair, only 13 plus trade anyway. It's going to kill my inventory. Tanto, it'll probably help your inventory actually. I hope it brings in more people. From the free couple of months some might get. Yeah, of course. Which is one item. Yeah, I think it'll help though. I think it'll help small items especially. So I'm pretty hyped for the update because I feel like all my items are probably gonna shoot up to some extent. I wouldn't be surprised if the average item under like 100K saw like a 10 to 20% increase per item. Semis to the moon, demand to the ground. I don't know about demand to the ground, but I do think semis to the moon will happen. I think the OPs they get will definitely be crazy compared to what they're getting now, because they won't sell like demand will. Because demand gets a lot of sales. Semis rarely sell. Therefore they won't really be affected too much in rap. But I think their proofs will definitely go up. Beatbag, you said I have verified sign. What do you mean you have verified sign? You have verified sign in what? That's why I need to get my ultimate pink victory ASAP. Yeah, of course. I think pretty much all limiteds will go up though, realistically. I think it'll probably affect, pretty much everything pretty equally, but I do think rap increase, demand will definitely get hit the hardest. Talented, $3, man. I don't know. I might have to cave in at some point here soon, but I don't know what I'm gonna see, Talented, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna see when I click that. UPV has been horrible for a long time. Yeah, I actually like UPV. I think it's deserving of like higher than like 30K. I think it's a pretty cool item, but I mean, you are right. It's been pretty stuck for a long time at this point. Pretty just an all right item, but yeah, I could see it picking up some traction, which would be fire. If you get an ultimate pink victory, let me know, my guy. Sounds you said $3 to 3.01, bro. I don't know if I can cave in, bro. That video is probably gonna hurt my eyes more than $10, man. I don't know what that video is gonna do to me. What is it, bro? Or does it have to be a surprise? You don't want one from Smovs. He'll tax. Yeah, that's true. I would probably ask for more than most people would. I'm a W taxer. You said it's a surprise, bro. I'm scared of your surprise, Talented. I gotta be honest. But yeah, I wish you guys all the best of luck with the trades you guys are currently looking for. Also, we got a message on Cord. He'll do 350. Bro, I don't know what I'm gonna see, man. I don't know what clicking on that video is gonna do to me. So look at that image I sent you. Uh, interesting, interesting, Tainto. What am I supposed to gather from this? I mean, it looks pretty scrumdiddlyumptious. Um, Somebody added me, said want to do some trades. That was a while ago, 26 days ago. Rip to them. That guy's inventory you clicked on is sweet, to be honest. I mean, honestly, like, bro, I was sent this item yesterday. Low key, like, they were bashing my items because, they were only lowballing this by like 1.3 mils. So, I don't know, man. I don't know about that, Wicked. Elitify, you said L inventory. Beatbag, you said verified design hat available from 2008 to 2013. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, I definitely don't own that. This account isn't even that old. Who is selling legit at 5.3k, bro? Rip. Legit needs to recover for real. Whoever sent you that is dumb, to be honest. Dude, I know, like, I understand, like, maybe if they were lowballing it by like 1.39, maybe that would be considerable, but let me just find it, because it was a horrendous trade, man. Only lowballing it by, yeah, only lowballing. I mean, it was close. Like, I guess if they would have lowballed it by another, like, maybe 1.4. If they lowballed it by 1.4, it would be a little bit more solid. Founding Fathers Tricorn is getting LPP'd tonight if you don't watch the video. Dude, it actually just went up, and I made a trade for 5 of my Founding Fathers Tricorns yesterday. It was a good trade, and I think it's still a solid trade, but it sold multiple times, which is really unfortunate. He said, dang, Founding Fathers pose for real. Dude, I know, man, but it's kind of disrespectful. They were low-key bashing Founding Fathers by only offering 1.388. That was very underwhelming. Also, we have another inbound. Not too bad of an inbound. However, I don't know if that's like something I'm gonna take. Not a bad inbound though. Not a bad inbound. Bro, I bought one. Oh gosh. Did you really? How did bro get HV for Arctic Wonder? I was sent that. I don't know. Hey Smovs, it's me corrupted on my mom's phone. I'm home soon. Will you still be streaming in like 20 minutes? Of course, man. I will still be streaming in like 20 minutes. We started stream like 38 minutes ago. Now JK, I will though. Best price is 1.5 million, bro. If you got me with, if you buy it for 1.5 million, I'll give you a copy for free. We have no outbounds right now. No like new outbounds. But yeah. I'm not that rich. Fair. I'm not that rich either. Also someone wants me to do 170k OP on classic hashtag and a mass. Should I? Dot proof. Classic hat stack. What is it? Is it CHS? 41. Heck no. 150. Oh, it OP'd 150. I mean 130, but that's no. I would say no. Could spam cannon be worth something in the future? Yeah, I think it's pretty underrated. I think it's a cool item. I think it could definitely be worth something in the future. Sudeus, what's up, man? Thank you so much for coming to the stream, bro. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. But yeah, I think cannon is pretty underrated. I think a lot of gears, really most gears under 10k are pretty fire. So guess who's back? Yo, welcome back, James, man. I'm so happy to see you in the stream today, and hopefully you had an amazing day. Alien, man, I'm so happy to see you here as well. You said, bro, I just did the worst trade of my life. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What was the trade? What was it looking like? Game Boys, interesting name. John Jellybean said, James, I know, bro, the man, the myth, the legend, the oozing Oscar Glazer. Also, if you guys have not already, those of you guys that are just popping out into the stream, those of you guys that just got here, make sure to like and subscribe. I know I said this a couple times yesterday. Some of you guys were here yesterday. I say this most streams, but the likes really do help. The likes really do help. It helps to get in the algorithm, as I don't really do too much, marketing or campaigning or anything to get people in here. I don't post very much. So yeah, the more likes, the better. Man, I wish Rolling Mons had a phone app. You could just get on the website. I mean, you should be able to check Rolling Mons through that. Oh, are you talking about Cord through Discord? Look at the beautiful backup dancer. Beautiful backup dancer. We got two of them. We got Tebby and oh my gosh. Yeah. W. We got Tebby and John Jellybean. We got some W backup dancers. I know James is fiending to join right now and join the group of oozing Oscars. Two Oscars next to you. I know, man. It's crazy. Tebby, you said I'm the other Oscar. That's fire, man. W Tebby for joining the game, joining the stream, joining everything. Dude, I said this early in the stream, but if today's stream is half as good as yesterday's stream, man, I'm gonna be so happy. And so far, it seems as if it's going just as good as yesterday's stream. We got 21 people in here right now. Shout out to you guys. You guys are all amazing, and I'm so happy to see you guys here. Hopefully you guys all are doing amazing. Hopefully you guys are going to be doing better now that you guys are in the stream. And yeah, hopefully you have an amazing night. How's it going? Today is going pretty solid. It's been an all right day. Stream is going pretty well so far. We're 40 minutes in and we got 20 people in here. So that is absolutely amazing. No donos yet, but I don't expect any donos. So if we don't get any donos the entire stream, that is completely fine. Like I said, I don't really expect anything. We got sent a couple trades this stream, nothing too crazy. We made a couple trades today. Please counter sent this. What if I click accept? No, I'm just kidding. Please counter definitely blocked me as soon as they sent that. Yeah, they did. The troll trades are back. Please counter, bro. You keep on hitting me with them. It gives me like a heart rate increase immediately. Yo, Smovs, would you take all my items in a multi-trade for your RBM? How much value do you have? We do have a top donator of the stream. Shout out to Kendall. Thank you so much for the $2. If you guys are not aware, that is my girlfriend, so shout out to her. I don't know why she did that, but yeah, shout out to Kendall. $2. She says don't spend it all at one place. If you guys want to know what note she added with it. You styled it? Yeah, I could style it. She styled the $2 she sent me. Shout out to her, but I don't know why she did that. She did not have to do that. I styled it. What'd you do? It's not showing me. Oh, view personalized note. What is this, dude? Did you actually do that?
It's like you can style it. I don't know.
Wow.
It.
Well, I'm gonna cover this, but oh wait, where is it? Shout out to her for the $2. Thank you so much. I love you. Okay. Just wondering if I were to get hashtag, how much OP would you give for it? I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure what classic hashtag gets. I just feel like 160 is a lot. Also, we still got our trade we're gonna make here soon, so I don't want to interfere with anything. If you want classic hashtag more, feel free to, but I wouldn't really be too much help there. And I do look forward to making our trade. So if that interferes, it's all right. It's all right. What trades have you completed? Today we have completed one trade. We completed this yesterday, which aged pretty badly. It's now a 5k overpay. but Byro gets like 60k OP plus, 55k OP plus. So realistically, we got like a 50k, 60k OP on Founding Fathers Tricorn for 5 of them. So around 10k to 15k per. Not too bad. I do kind of regret the trade. Wish I would have only done like 4, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't plan on giving any other ones up for as cheap as I did here. So that 50 to 60k profit is definitely worth it in the short term. And yeah, hopefully that trade ages well on both sides. Hopefully Founding Fathers continues to do well. And yeah. Why'd you give... Oh, because it was a mask. Because right here, as you see, I got a 10k OP. And like I said, this item gets 60k OPs. Yo!
Bro.
Yo, W Talon, thank you so much for the $2, man. Did you really have to one-up Kendall? That's what she said. Did you really have to one-up me? I guess he did. Shout out Talon, thank you so much for the $2.01. I really do appreciate that, man. All jokes aside, I really do appreciate that dono. Everything counts. Everything is appreciated, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I gave those up for a bit too cheap, honestly. 10 per. I really should have been looking at around, I gave it for like 10 give or take per. So like 50 to 60k total OP. So yeah, it's pretty mid, but for 5, that's cool. That's cool. As long as I can get a nice flip on Byro, that'll age pretty well.
Nerf sent 100 Robux via please donate.
Yo, Nerf,
Magnifying
thank you
glass,
so much for the
magnifying
100,
glass,
man.
magnifying
Oh my
glass,
gosh,
magnifying
W nerfed. Holy, okay, we got 2 nerfed. Top Robux donator of the stream. With 100 Robux. Shout out Nerfed, man. This isn't the first stream he's been the top donator in, so W mans. Let's see, what are you guys saying right now? Realistically, how much would you OP for something like the bribe? Honestly, I don't know what the bribe is pulling. I think it's a cool item. However, I usually don't OP too much. Most of the items I get that get high OPs, I gave something that gets high OPs in the trade. So like, I rarely strictly give high OPs. I'm usually either giving a high OP item for another high OP item, or I just end up with it for a really nice deal. So that's really the only way I usually end up with high OP items. At this point, I used to OP a lot, but I'm not the same man I used to be. No, why mute? Wait, what do you mean, no, why mute? Do you mean like, why is the chat muted? I really want another Oscar. I want as many. Bro, I might have to get another Oscar for you at some point. Earlier, I asked about RBM and my username is Kenrock. Oh, yo, Kenrock. Yo, it's you, man. I know you, Kenrock. But your inventory, I'm not entirely sure. Why is the donation muted? I don't know how to turn on audio for it, but it's probably a good thing it's muted. Because it was probably gonna say
Wicked
something
Conspiracy
crazy.
sent
Yo!
200 Robux via please
We got another
donate.
dono.
Gotta do
200
better
Robux
than
by
that.
Wicked Conspiracy. Thank you so much, Wicked, man. W, man. Second stream Wicked has been in, and he's definitely one of the biggest W's we got in here. Not that you guys aren't W's. You guys are all W's. So yeah. And yeah, shout out to Kendall. She was the first donation, and that's transferred into some crazy stuff. Thank you guys so much. Wicked Conspiracy with 200 Robux. Yeah, W mans. You said what? You know what? I'm going to
Epic sent 100 Robux via please donate. Is this one Robux?
Yo, it was a bit more than 1 Robux, but thank you so much for the 100 dono. You are actually so amazing. The donos are going absolutely insane right now. Thank you guys so much. I said this earlier. I said this yesterday. I'll continue to say this. I have the best supporters on this app. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys are actually so amazing. But yeah, Nerf, thank you as well, man. I'm sorry Wicked had to one-up you, but I appreciate you, man. You started the train. Unfortunately, you got mogged, but but you've mogged in other streams, so it's fine. It's fine. Your donation is not overshadowed. I appreciate it.
Wicked Conspiracy sent
Yo,
100
Wicked, you
Robux
said
via
gotta
please
do better
donate.
than that, man.
Gotta do
Thank
better
you
than
so
that.
much for that dono, dude. Another 100, man. All the way up at 300 now, dude. Thank you so much. That is a pretty solid amount, man. That's a pretty solid amount. So thank you so much for the 300 dono. God bless, broski. And you know, more than anything, man, thank you so much for just coming in the stream and chilling with me, bro. I appreciate you so much for that. I appreciate your time, and hopefully I'm repaying you slightly with a little bit of entertainment. But yeah, thank you so much, Wicked, and thank all of you guys that donated. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, Talent. I'm sorry I haven't, or Talented. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to say. Wow. Let me switch that. I didn't finish it, bro. I got absolutely sidetracked earlier. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the donations. W Talented. Yeah, W everybody. You guys are actually so amazing. There's about 180k left where that came from. Yeah, you're crazy, bro. There's no shot you have 180k in your account, man. I couldn't tell you the last time I had even half of that, broski. You must really be banking if you got that much. Bruh, earlier today, or wait, Tebby, you said yes, get another, James, you said yes, get another Oscar ASAP for holding period. Also, can you add me? James, of course I can add you. I will add you here in a minute. Tebby said, I think I have a problem with my Gold Clockworks. I can't see the sellers, and it doesn't even show the little thing that means I own it. I don't know what's wrong with this item. Yes, it does sound like you have a problem. I don't know, man. That's a very interesting problem. I would like to help you out, but that sounds like something I've never experienced. Tebby, you said to James, I respect you too. James, you said you have Oscar and I respect you. James said, bro, earlier today, someone offered me a free Oscar but added Robux. So when I accepted, they bought a Game Pass, so trade failed. Yes, that happens all the time. People hit me with troll trades all the time when I'm on stream. Wicked and Acceptor counter you as well. Speaking of Talented, did you see the video he sent you? Speaking of Talented, I have not seen the video he sent me, bro. I don't know what it is, dude. What am I gonna click on, bro? It's either like there's a couple different options. Either it's gonna be brain rot, it's gonna be something it's gonna be like a jump scare, it's gonna be something freaky, bro. I don't know what you're about to send me. What time is it in your country? It looks early. Dude, it's actually just stormy as crap outside. It is so stormy. It's raining like crazy. But it is currently, what time is it? 7:11. Funny joke, but it is 7:11 where I'm at right now. James, you made an angry face. Can you show your what, Tebby? He's in EST. Yes, I'm EST. Whose troll trade was better? Wicked, you have had the craziest troll trade thus far. I think all time, actually. Maybe I've been sent one crazier troll trade. That one that I had showed you. It was like 3.5 million. So yeah, second craziest troll trade all time. I promised on my left arm it isn't a jump scare. You didn't promise that it wasn't one of the others. So I'm on to you, bro. W Oscar, but L fall off. Yes, Oscar is unfortunately like it has dropped as of recent, but hopefully it recovers. Ahoots, you said Oscar is trash as heck. I don't know what James has to say about that. Teb, you said your Gold Clockwork question mark. If you're talking about my Gold Clockwork, I still got Gold Clockworks. I don't know who you're talking to. James, I had a dream where I USD bought a single Oscar, but it was poison. That is the craziest dream. That is genuinely like ultimate brain rot. But yeah, this is the only troll trade we've been sent so far. Bro, Wicked, from now on, man, if you ever send me a troll trade, bro, I'm getting to it and accepting it before you can block me. No, I'm just kidding, bro. I will never accept a troll trade unless somebody genuinely says like, yo, this is a gift, and I really doubt somebody's gonna gift me through a trade ever. Kendall said you never know. I really doubt I'll ever be donated through a trade. But it is possible. I know it happens sometimes. Yeah, I know, bro. I want to see your like do it. Have the same problem. Oh, does mine have the same problem? I don't think it does. Let me go ahead and check, but I don't think so. Owners. Yeah, all three of mine pop up. I have three, and they are all popping up. Did you just trade for Gold Clockworks? Because if you did, you might just have to reset your inventory. Uh, did you think any more about the RBM multi trade with me? Uh, yo, War, you said I see yo stream. Yo, thank you so much for popping out to the stream, broski. I'm happy you've seen my stream, and you know, I would definitely enjoy you staying for a little while. I love to see you guys in here, so I would love to see you stay in here. No, feel no obligation to, but you know, thank you so much for popping out. What'd you say? Oh, okay. Um, Nice Black Iron Ring. I know Black Iron Ring is getting really crazy OPs right now. I just traded for it yesterday, and honestly, I took an L on it, but hopefully I can get something really nice off Black Iron Ring. If I can, it'll definitely pay off. Um, Smoff's the guy for the hashtag trade. Lower it to 157 for a mass. Do I do it? Dude, 160 is so insane. I don't think it gets anywhere near that, but I mean, it's up to you. But I really do think if you follow through on our trade, that would really get you a much better deal. No biasy, like genuinely, I think that's a crazy amount. But I don't know. I mean, can you show it on your skin? My gold clockworks? Yeah, they're on right now. Right here. There they are. So yeah, mine definitely aren't broke. Um, Jelly, yes, you need true Oscar emote. John Jelly, you said I got hot to go. What? James said you need around town. Oh, the emo. But yeah, Tebby, mine are working, so I'm sorry if you have a problem. Hopefully that gets fixed. Also, let's see how many subs we're at so we can up. Wait a second. Let me guess. Yep, there we go. Wicked, I'm gonna have to add you back, bro. Stop doing this. um, Portrait is hyped, bro, but I don't know about this hyped. Also, Talented, you sent a trade. It's not a bad trade at all, actually. It really is not a bad trade. What? Also, let me add you, Talented. I don't know why I don't already have you added. Same with you, James. Let me add you as well. Gotta get you guys all added. I can't believe I don't already have you guys added. Bro doesn't have that Robux. That is true. Bro does not have that Robux. Really though, this trade isn't even that unreasonable. Obviously, it's a W for me, but BIA hypothetically is at drop, and you know it would be like an equal upgrade. So it's not too crazy, but yeah, I know it's not gonna go through. Bro really trolled me there because I thought of it as an actual trade. Also, since I'm using different items in our trade, can I alter it so only on Shaggy and some others? Um, yeah, I mean, we could do whatever. It's just like if you're gonna get CHS instead, like I genuinely think our trade would be better. I think you're giving too much for CHS, but it's entirely up to you, Broski. In the end, it's up to you. If you have somebody else you trust, it's up to them as well. But I really do think you're risking a lot less with our trade. Um, that's a ton of Oscars. John Jellybean, you said bro didn't add me. Heartbroken. Bro, I gotta add you guys all. Hold up. I should have, I guess, inbound. Like I sent you. Do I have all you guys added? Who am I missing? I think I have everybody in stream and game right now added, except for Wicked, because I gotta re-add Wicked because he's being goofy. You said add me back. I got you, Wicked. Here we go. Accept. There we go. I'm not getting CHS. I just don't want Sunday anymore. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'm definitely willing to do something for Orange Shaggy. If you'd be willing to do like BBA plus, I would definitely be down to do something like that. But yeah, BBA plus, I'd be willing to work with. You should keep it. Everyone needs an Oscar at some at okay. Real James. Tebby, you said I sended you a friend request. Oh yeah, Tebby, I don't have you added. You're in game, aren't you, Sebi? Or maybe you're not in game. I knew you were in game, but I don't know if you're in game anymore. Hezi sent me a friend request. I'm pretty sure if that's the yeah, Hezi is definitely a supporter. So I got you, Hezi. You guys are all real ones, so you know I gotta be real back, and the least I can do is accept a friend request for real. All right, why not? Depends on the offer, James. Oscar raid. So many Oscars, bro. Oscars are taking over. We also got Tansel in game. I've had Tansel added for 2 years at this point. Uh, Crimson, you said rip oozing Oscar. Is it crashing or something? I mean, it's gone down a lot, but yeah, rip oozing Oscar. Oozing Oscar hype in the big 26. It's coming, bro. It's coming. We're just waiting for our time to strike. I don't even own it right now. Crimson, are you real? Crimson is real. James, I got a perfect trade for your Oscar. For you, Oscar for Oscar. Ooh, but one of those Oscars has my UAID on it. I don't know. It may be worth a bit more. How much OP does Orange Shaggy get again? Last proof was like BBA, so I'd just be a bit above BBA. Because I think it'll age. I think Orange Shaggy will eventually surpass BBA in value. However, I'd be willing to take like BBA plus something. Premium is leaving in 3 days. Do you think we're gonna have to renew our subscription? That would be kind of annoying if so, but I guess it's probably probable. Or I wonder if it'll just instantly transfer it to the other pass, whatever it's called. Oscar, we're so hyped that went downhill for real. It was overhyped, man. John Jellybean instead, your Oscar for an amazing bell helmet. You can't use gift cards to buy Robux Plus, by the way. Fair. Can you use gift cards to get premium? Because I've never tried that. If so, but that's actually low-key genius. You can to get premium, because it's like a subscription. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You will still have premium. Okay, I got you. I just paid 59 VRL for my premium yesterday. It needs to transfer my subscription. Of course. I'm sure it will if you're like, but like, I wonder after your subscription runs out, I wonder if it'll immediately transfer, or if it will not. Like if it'll just make you like resubscribe to the new pass or the new subscription. LOL, James, we see. Yes, 20 viewers. Somebody left. That person did not like that we were sitting at 20. But yeah, shout out to all you guys in stream right now. 19 viewers is absolutely crazy. You guys are amazing. And I'm so grateful to have you guys here. You can use gift cards to get premium, but you can't use the Amazon ones. Okay, that makes sense. What is bro in front of you doing? Oh my gosh, Kenrock, dude. What are you even, bro? What is even that? Also, your trade for RBM really isn't bad, but I don't think I could do it for your inventory alone, because I would be lowballing in a mass. However, like if you have a solid bit of Robux, we could probably work something out, or if you would want to donate or something. But it would take quite a bit on top of that for me to be willing to do it. Tab, you said you joined. Let me add you back. Where are you? I don't see you in game. Wait, how much value do you have, Tubby? Oh, wait, there you are. You're literally right next to me. Oh, there you are. It's because you were just out of view. Okay, that makes sense. Why are you so downgraded? I just take whatever offers come across. So, you know, I really pay a lot less attention to upgrading and downgrading and pay a lot more attention to good deals. That's made me a lot of profit, but that's kept me super downgraded. So that's my explanation. I'm also just way better at trading downgraded items. So like anything under 100K, like I'm pretty much expert level on. Anything over 100K, I am like a noob at trading. So not anything over 100K. I mean, I still have a general idea. However, like I really understand items under 100K, whereas over 100K, you know, I'm just going by what everybody else does. Are you drinking Prime? No, I'm drinking Body Armor. I gotta rehydrate. It's Body Armor Light. I actually mess with these heavy. Sponsor me. One day when I make it big, sponsor me, Body Armor. I actually really don't like Body Armor that much, but I do like these. James Son, my specialty is items 100k to 1 mil. Yeah, wicked. You're definitely a lot better at trading bigger items than I am. And as we found out yesterday, you're definitely good at holding items as well. Like, you definitely have very nice item taste. I'm desperate at this point. Anything for an Oscar. Of course you are, James. Tansa, you said you 100% aren't getting that sponsor after saying that. Dude, one day I'm... Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're gonna go back to this stream and see that I said, like, it wasn't actually my favorite. And, bro, I'm never getting that sponsor. It's okay. There's other sponsors out there. Hey, one day, bro. How many subs do you think it takes to get, like, a small sponsor? Probably like 50k. Maybe like 10k. If you have 10k and real viewers, like 10k and like actual supporters. 30k. James said 4k. I feel like it would definitely take more than 4k. Maybe if it's like a mini brand. Like a mini brand, I think that's possible. 10 to 20k, I think you could probably get like probably also like an up and coming brand. I've seen 5k get sponsors. Yeah, I think it definitely depends on your viewership. Like, if your viewership is full of consumers. Like, I think for a trading YouTuber, it's probably... I don't know, because people won't come across you unless they trade. So I guess it depends on the product. Also, Wicked, I see you invited me to Please Donate. I don't know when that was. That could have been a long time ago. I'm sure it was. No, please. Oh, wait, I got you. Huh? Which one? Yeah. The smaller one. This one? Okay. What are you guys saying? 67k. 67k, you definitely got us sponsored by that point. I've seen 5k. Depends on the size of the company sponsoring you, of course. So I guess a lot of it comes down to luck and just if people see you. It's kind of like getting recruited in a sport. You said I sent an offer in DMs. I responded corrupted. It's not a bad offer whatsoever. However, preferably if you could go a little higher, that would be nice. That is like last proof, so that's pretty solid. I just want to be safe for like another week or so. So maybe a little higher than last proof, a couple thousand higher. And yeah, we can definitely get something done. I saw a channel with 200 subs get sponsored by Lifetime, like the kayak brand. Yeah, and it, like once again, it definitely depends on what kind of YouTuber you are. As a trading YouTuber, like really, I don't know what people would consume in terms of products. Like I guess maybe something in terms of stocks, but yeah, I guess stocks brands, like any brands that are trying to like, you know, take a percentage of a stock if you invest in a stock on their site or something. Is everybody saying, James, what items you got? View and Rollymons have lampshade and other random stuff. Crimson, you said, can you recruit me, Smalls? I don't know if I can recruit you, bro. What do you mean, can I recruit you, Crimson? What are you talking about? It depends on what we're talking about. I might be able to recruit you. Do you think the new Roblox global chat will revive trading at all? Oh, that would be fire. I mean, trading's been at the point it's at right now, like pretty much since I started trading. So I don't really have too much of a say there, but that would be fire if trading started booming again. That would be dope. Also, I said I was going to do this earlier. Let me check how many subs we're at so I can update that sub goal. If you guys have not already, make sure to subscribe so we can get a little closer to that sub goal. Your sub counts. I promise it does. And I'm so happy to have you guys here. And if you guys subscribe, hopefully you'll end up coming back to more. We are up 3 subs. Okay, we are 3 out of 25. That is actually pretty solid. Shout out to the 3 of you guys that found me today and subscribed today. I sent you a trade for Skull Bandit A/C. I got you. Give me 1 second, Kenrock. I think you're Kenrock. Maddie, I'm pretty sure you're Kenrock. Talented, I'm sponsored by Benjamin Netanyahu. Bro, that would be a W sponsor. Actually, I would decline that sponsor. I gotta be honest. I'm not trying to be a part of that APAC Those Apex deals. Oh wait, no, all of you guys are just gonna leave after I said that. No, I'm just kidding. Netanyahu's gonna send you guys away. He's gonna shadow ban me. Um, cause like imagine someone advertising in global chat. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it could help. Last stream was insane. I can't lie. James, you're right. Last stream was insane. And this stream there for a minute was going pretty crazy. It's still going crazy. We got 20 people in here. A lot of people talking. A lot of active people in chat right now. I'm so grateful to have you guys. And those of you guys that aren't active, I'm just as grateful for you guys. We had a couple donos as well. Wicked dropped 300. Talented $2. You know, obviously comparatively to yesterday, nothing too crazy, but in my heart, it's crazy. Every penny counts. So I appreciate you guys. The 3 people recruited by Smalls. Got to go. Phone ain't charging. I'm sorry that your phone isn't charging. Hopefully I can see you later in stream. And thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you have an amazing day until I see you next. And yeah, good luck with everything. He only recruits Oscars. That's fair. I would be starting posting trading videos if I have time. Yeah, I need to start posting videos. I'm just so terrible at editing, and it's so time consuming that I haven't got to it. But maybe after stream today, I think I'll probably end at a more reasonable time, maybe 9 o'clock EST, so like an hour and a half from now. You guys may see a post after. It'll probably just be something quick, though. Check DMs. Why is there no donate option on YT as well? You can't donate directly through YT until you're monetized, but there is a description link that allows you guys to donate. Not that I expect any donations, but for anybody that was wondering, there is in the description a link that sends you to Streamlabs, and you can tip from there. However, once again, I don't expect any tips, but you know, I would appreciate any tips, of course. We should trade, James. I want your Gucci. Also, Corrupted, let me get to your Discord, or your message here in just a second, your DM. What want to do, Tebby? I have another offer. Okay, we're making offers in here. I promise on my left and right arms that the videos I sent aren't bad. You sent adding rec. Corrupted, that is definitely slightly better. I would rather do something like maybe swapping one of the items for something slightly smaller. That would probably be ideal for me, like instead of the rec ad. And then maybe making it slightly lower if possible. However, that is very close, man. If you send something close to that and it's a little better, we can definitely get something done. What's up, Frogs? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for popping out, dude. It's been a couple streams. How have you been, broski? It has been, bro, it's been since like the first or second trade, man. How have you been? Or not trade, stream. It's been a long time, Frogs. How have you been, broski? I'm gonna leave stream so I can finish watching my movie. Enjoy the movie, broski, and I look forward to seeing you possibly later in stream. If not, that's completely fine. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream for the beginning portion, and yeah, enjoy that. I want to make a documentary about Oscars one day. Fire. Frogs, you said good. I've been busy. How am I? We've had a couple really crazy streams. Life apart from that, you know, it's been solid. Track's been going good. Really, since I saw you last, man, everything's gone pretty good. We've made some nice trades. Yeah, we're definitely on an upward spiral right now. So I'm very thankful for everything I got going on right now. And it wouldn't be possible without you guys. I have some of the best supporters on YouTube. So, yeah, so grateful for that. And thank you so much for coming back into the stream, man. I missed having you in here. Dude, I thought I wasn't going to see you again, man. It had me sad. Tebby, what's your trade? Why did autocorrect cry? Can you send me a trade? I'm downgrading Puffy Pufferfish or Bacon Fish. Bacon Fish, Bacon Face. Yeah, genius. User Yanko12. If you send me something good, I think I said this last time you came in here and said that. If you send me something good, I got you with an A/C. Wicked, you said W inbound. Scariest Hood is a dope item. I don't know about W inbound, but it is a cool item. I don't know about that cool, but yeah, it's something. Wicked, why do you have so much? Wicked is low-key banking. That's like the only flavor I like, but I like that flavor so much. It's peach. What is it? Peach mango, like two of my favorite fruits, so makes sense. Um, but yeah, we have yet to make any trades this stream. If you guys are thinking about sending something, or if I have an item that you guys want, feel free to send on it because we haven't made any trades so far. Yeah. I appreciate you guys' stay once again though. So like, don't feel any obligation to send me. We should probably switch servers. For those of you guys in here right now, yeah, we're gonna switch servers. You do have an item I want actually. Raz, I do have an item you want. Also, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I didn't know you were here until now, so I appreciate your stop. And you should totally stay. Totally stay. Let's server hop though. See what we got going on. Yo, I want to send, but everything's on hold. Of course, man. Of course, no worries there. Ohez sent a trade. Nothing too shabby, but I think fruitcake topper low-key underrated for being like 2K. We got an inbound for puffy pufferfish, which is projected. I appreciate you sending. I know you listened and did end up sending, but I don't know if I can do that because it is projected by quite a bit. Hi, I just clicked on here. Yeah, like a minute ago. Yeah, of course. That's completely fine. Yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream. We started like an hour 15 minutes ago. It's been a very nice stream. We got a couple small donos, which I'm very grateful for. A lot of people have been in here. We've averaged around 15 to 20, so that's amazing. And yeah, it's been a pretty solid stream. I seen a trade for your Shaggy. Yo, I appreciate you sending. Frogs is always in here coming clutch. If no trades have been made. So yeah, I'm willing. I don't know. I don't really know what to counter you with, but I definitely do appreciate you sending, man. It's not a bad trade at all. See you, Smalls. I'm gonna watch my TV, so I won't be able to chat. I got you, Tabby. Thank you so much for coming to the stream and chatting there for a little bit, and hopefully I give you some entertainment here within the next however long of stream. Also, why did my Robux go up? Did I accept a trade that had Robux in it? I'm up like 700 Robux, I think. I don't know what that's from. Oh, probably some pending. Some pending probably just hit. Yes, it did. Also, shout out to the people that have donated this stream. Also, wait. Okay, yeah. I think I got to yours, JPG. But yeah, shout out to all you guys. I got plenty of Robux if you need. Okay, I got you. Yeah. I might send you a counter here in a second. I just actually like. I know it sounds so stingy, but like genuinely, I mess with both of these items. The circle on this item is crazy for how small it is, and Shaggy is like 400 under what it usually is. So like low key for how small the items are, I would be taxing quite a bit. But if you're willing to if you want to resend me something, you could either switch the items or maybe add more. I would definitely be intrigued by the offer. What can I downgrade puffy pufferfish into? It's projected. Question mark. Yes, it is quite projected. I'm not really sure what I would give for it, but I could probably give somewhere around like 2 to 2.5. I don't know what it is usually when it's not projected, but that would definitely be a safe bet. Looks like it sells around. So yeah, I would definitely be willing to give like probably 2 to 2.5, give or take some. John Jellybean, you said, did I lose my spot? I'm no longer 3. Big L. Rip. Somebody must have took your 3. Who was it that took your 3? I think it was Tanso, but you might be able to get that back because Tanso just dipped. Roblox banned my game with 50k visits. I need to work on a new one. I was getting some Robux from it. Rip. 50k visits is definitely a pretty solid amount, so that kind of sucks. And hopefully you get another game up and going here soon, and hopefully it's just as successful, if not better, or if not more successful. Ken Rock, I see your trade. Not a bad trade, of course. However, I would be looking for more than 1 on SB. But I might send you a counter here in a second. I do see you have a couple items I could probably work with. Got another offer. 2 Shaggies. Not a bad trade at all. It's just Shaggy. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I think it might have got LPP'd. Yeah, it got LPP'd. And it wasn't too big of a difference, but it did go from like you know, chilling at like 1800. You know, it's probably around 1900. So this is like 3.6. Not a bad trade at all, actually. So I'll get back to you on that here in a second. I do appreciate your trade. It's not bad. Chaos and another offer in DMs. Feel no pressure. Just check whenever you feel, whenever you free. It's like a 23 KOP, but with a bit of bigger items. Let me check it out. I know this isn't similar to the last one, but are you interested? I feel like it would, like, it's not bad. It's just I feel like I'm giving, or I'm having, and if I was to do that, I would have a lot of items on hold that aren't really necessary to have on hold if it's a trade strictly for Shaggy. So I would rather do something with Shaggy and a couple ads for BBA and Azure, or like one Shaggy and a couple ads for BBA and Azure. That would be probably ideal. And then getting maybe slightly more than that OP, like probably like 25, and I'd probably be willing to work around there depending on the ads on my side. So yeah. What? Yeah. Wait, why are you just chilling? The girlfriend is bored. I'm boring her with you guys. Krabs, you said bet. Got you, man. Bro has give me that, bro. Give me that hat, bro. Oh, the hat is actually pretty fire for a 3.3k item. It is actually pretty solid. Best price, man. L owners, but it is actually pretty underrated. James, you said, but if you wanna troll, by the way, but if you wanna, wait, what were you saying that to? Almost 900 Roblox followers. Oh yeah, I am almost at 900 Roblox followers, which is pretty cool. So, you know, if you guys do want to, like, genuinely feel free to. We're pretty close to that 900. Feel no obligation to, you know. I obviously care more about the subscribers, about the likes on the stream, you know, about spending time with you guys. So, you know, you don't have to, but if you want to, you know, just as a little incentive, feel free to follow me on Roblox. My joins are on for anybody, so if I don't have you added, if you follow me, you can join whenever. Also, speaking of that, let's get in a server. We're not in a server right now. Crimp said I don't have premium. Rip. Yeah, we're in a server. Put up the live. Hopefully we can get a couple new people in here. That'd be heat. Let's actually look around. We haven't really looked around servers. Let's see if there's anybody trading anything that I may be interested in. Some demand. This guy has ice school. I don't know how ice school is doing right now. I'm assuming pretty well. Well, you have 4.8 mil now. I do have 4.8 mil now. Almost 4.9 mil now. We're like 23k away. Bro, I'm not home, so I can't back up Dancer now. Rip, man. But shout out to you, man. You're not even home and you're still in stream. So thank you so much for that. This guy's such a cool inventory. Obviously nothing I'm able to get a hold of right now, but a very nice inventory. Crash. I think I may have had Crash added for a while, unless it's a different Crash. 1.1 mil. Pretty solid inventory. Nothing too crazy. Looks like he's just a pretty good small demand trader. Refero 2 GOAT. Is Refero 2? Yeah, Refero 2 is him. Yeah, he is pretty rich. I remember when you were at 900k, laugh out loud. You getting a ton in the past like 8 months. Of course, man. With consistency, it's so possible. So that's really all it takes. Some consistency and a little bit of brains, and you can definitely make it from 900k to 4.8 mil in not too long. Also, rip to your phone. I remember when Smov's OG. Yeah, for real. John Jellybean says, so rate a game win. I don't know if we'll rate a game this stream. I think I may actually make that a thing though, to where you know, if you don't, what should I set it at? Like, how much would you have to donate to choose a game we play for 30 minutes? I don't really want to play a game, but if somebody donates, I'm willing to play a game. I got you with a 36 KOP. Check DMs. Let me see what you sent. Or yeah, 26. James, you said $15. Talented, you said $50. I was thinking like 30 minutes isn't that bad. Like, if somebody sent me 20, I would definitely play a game for 30 minutes, whatever game they choose. So I think I'm gonna do that. But I don't know really how to advertise that. Like, how am I gonna set that? 1 Robux or $1? Oh wow. My goal this month is to get 20K wrap now to the end of May. And the only reason I'm setting it as high as I am with $20, what the heck? I'm number one, losers. Oh, never mind. You're number two. The only reason I'm setting it so high is because it is like a trading stream in the end. So like for me to play a game and not trade, like it would really take like somebody that really wants to see me really wants to see me play a game. I also don't know where to put it though. Here, let's work on it. Where is the text? There it is. Add source. Add new source instead. $20 equals choose game we play. Let me add this. Let me change the color. What color should we make it? We could make it like blue. No, blue's probably not the play. Trading community is like 200, bro, and all of them are from USA. That is very true. If someone hypothetically threw you $1, would you hypothetically watch their videos they sent on Discord? Bro, it's so ominous because all I can see is a black screen. Would you play Fortnite for $10? Would I play Fortnite for $10? Bro, I don't know if my PC is buns, dude. I don't know if my PC would handle Fortnite right now. Go ahead and do this. Where did it go? What did I just do? I cannot find it. I literally cannot find it. What? Okay. Got you. Oopsies, I moved that. Okay, I literally don't know where the text went. Or maybe it's just because the color. Bro, I literally like disappeared. Okay. I will send a screenshot, pause it in the middle of one of the videos. Okay, I may click on it then. I don't know. Just get everyone to do a stupid small limited hat, and rate a game. That's possible, but I feel like to rate a whole game, like we would have to have at least like 30 people, maybe like 25. If we had 25 people that would actually join the game, then we could rate it. I guess 10 people is quite a bit, but like if there were 10 Oscars right here, I mean, it would definitely be a present amount, but I don't know. What's your advice to get 20K this month? Just make smart trades. Pretty much the easiest way I can explain trading is upgrading for cheap and downgrading for a lot. So yeah, just upgrade for as little as you can and downgrade for as much as you can. I'm not hungry right now. My stomach's actually hurting. Bruh, don't bruh me. Bruh. Would be so funny, of course. Yeah, let me try to re-add this text. Because I do think that's something that may put some incentive in for donating. Because, of course, I'm sure nobody wants to donate, which makes sense, bro. You guys have no obligation to donate. Text, $20 equals, choose game. I'm gonna say choose Roblox game. Just so I can specify. Also that is so large. Let me shrink that a bit. This guy said Smovs. Yo, what is up, Trip? What's up, man? Shrink this a bit. And then let's change the color. You said I sent you. Okay, I got you here in just a second. Let me check it out. Give me 1 sec. Let me finish wrapping this up and I got you, Bresky. Let me change this font. There we go. Boom, boom. All right. All right. Let me check your trade out. Give me 1 sec. $100 equals Smovs buys Oscar. If somebody sent me $100, I would buy an Oscar. An Oscar. It's a Roblox limited. It's a funny little limited. Yeah, that was an Oscar. My girlfriend said Oscar looks weird. How do you feel about that? This guy said how much OP on Fafa. I don't really know how much I'd want on Fafa. Probably like a solid little bit, but I don't really have an exact amount. It looks like it may raise though, so probably a solid bit. Also, Trip, I see your trade. It's not a bad trade at all. However, I do like PBH a lot more than I like Green Queen, so I unfortunately cannot do that. But I do appreciate your offer, man. Look up Oscar Kawaii eyes and tell me it looks weird. I'm not looking that up for her, bro. Yeah, I don't want to see Oscar Kawaii eyes. Uh, no, I'm definitely asking for more than 500 because it's gonna raise 1K if it raises. So I definitely can't do that. Even if it wasn't gonna raise, I probably wouldn't do that. But good luck, man. What do you need to do it? Probably you probably just have to add quite a bit of Robux, man, because I'm not super intrigued by that. I just honestly, I'm not a fan of Green Queen, and I really like PBH. So yeah, it would take a pretty solid OP. What? Oh, okay. Um. Okay, I may have to go AFK here in just a second. $10,000 equals you give everyone on stream 2 Oscars. $10,000. Yes, right now I'd give everybody on stream 2 Oscars. Hey Smobs, my trade for Book of Success good. It's not bad, but we could probably get something done. Yo, I'm at 44K right now. Do you think I get to 100K by the end of May? It's very possible if you make nice trades, man. Especially because actually May, that's a month. Dude, it would take some really nice trades. But I mean, I believe in you, broski. Give me like a solid minute. I shall be right back. I need to make like an intermission screen so I can like do this cleanly. But give me like a minute. You guys keep each other content. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. I am. Oh wait, actually, wait. Let me shut my door. All right, we are back, chat. All right. What were you guys saying while I was gone? Uh, why y'all leaving, bruh? How many people left? How many people? I think only like one person left. So shout out to you guys. You guys were content. You guys do not have cooked attention spans. You guys sat here for a minute. Um, would make this man an AFK screen. Cry. Good luck on that. Yeah, that would be so difficult, honestly. But it is possible. It is very possible. It would just be so difficult for you to double that. That's like me going from like 5 million to like 10 million in a month, which is very difficult. But if you do that, props to you, broski. Kovad, you said he. Uh, this man took advantage of me, bro. He was smarter than I was on my own item. I knew it was gonna do good. I just didn't expect it to do as good as it did in one day. Oh, talented. Wait, it's Founding Fathers. Founding Fathers is so heat, man. I love the item so much. I should have kept those 5 copies, but I mean, I'm still up technically with what I could get on Byro. However, I think it's just gonna continue to age worse. I'm at 629K on the road to 700K. Fire, man. The issue is low rap is hell. Um, you get nothing to trade with after like 3 days, of course. Uh, one of them is a Founding Fathers edit. Founding Fathers is so cool, man, and it really hurts to let go of those 5 copies. Uh, I made a trade, traded 5 of the copies to Colvet, and OP'd like 5K for Byro with 5 copies, which is quite a bit, but Byro gets like 50K. But honestly, that trade, I don't know why I did it, broski. I think I was just tired and sleep deprived. So, it's fine, but I will say, going back in time, I wouldn't have done that trade. Uh, bro, let's think. Sale items will go limited, or do you think sale items will go limited in November? Um, I don't know. I honestly have no clue, but that would be fire if so. If I started with 8K value, how long till 100K? It's hard to estimate that because sometimes people will literally profit 10 times as quick as other people, and sometimes people will profit 10 times as slow as other people. It just depends on how you trade, how good of a trader you are, and what type of items you trade. But I mean, I think the shortest possible time, like no buying, would be like 3 months. And if you can do that in 3 months, props to you. But yeah, like 3 months. If you do it in 3 months, props to you. Hey Smalls, what do you think of the new offer I sent you in Discord? Let me check that out right now. Smalls want a 1v1 in MM2. Um, I don't know about right now. Maybe if we make a couple trades, that's possible. However, we haven't really made too much progress this stream in terms of trading. So I would like to maybe get a trade or something done. Uh, and then the trade. Okay, so what you had sent me earlier, um, not bad at all. Uh, I just don't know. It's not the amount or anything. It's just that I'm adding a couple items that I do like, and I'm not a huge fan of Steel Shanks. But let me check how Steel Shanks is doing right now. However, I do like the items that I'm throwing in that more. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that because honestly, Steel Shanks looks like it may drop like 3K, and I'm not sure if it'll stop there. So I would rather do something just for the two, unless you can do more with Steel Shanks. I would rather do something just for the two with like around that same OP. Uh, yo, Nerfed, are you hopping off, man? I really don't want to see you get off, but if you're hopping off and you got to do it, that's fine. Colvani says some people trade a lot more than others do. Yeah, a lot of it also comes down to luck and just how fortunate you are. Uh, Raz, yo, I see you in game. Shout out to you. Also, I'm so sorry for like, ah, wait, what was it that I said I could do? It was 2 days. Wait, what is it that we're waiting on again? Oh, I was gonna send you an offer. Wait, why was it that I needed the time though, or that we needed the time? I forget what it was. I think 65 and a little bit of, um, yeah, 65 and a dono. I don't remember why. Wait, why was it that I said I needed time though? Oh, holding period. Oh, for eggs, for eggs. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there were multiple eggs I needed to come off. Okay, that completely makes sense. I'll probably grab. Yeah, I completely forgot that I had no eggs right now. I have no eggs right now. You're USD buying bucket though. So yeah, probably a bit quicker than the 3 months, but I mean still, if you do it in 3 months, props to you. Um, Kinrock, you said yo Smalls, I'm gonna head out. W stream, my guy. Um, God bless, bro. Hopefully you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for stopping by the stream. I'd love to see you in more streams, and hopefully this is the beginning of something new. I appreciate you, broski. Uh, Corrupted, yeah, bro. You have good taste. I like the items you're adding to. Can I add more? Yeah, of course. Just if there's items you want, like I'm willing to take OPs. Like I love OPs. You love the items I have. It's a win-win if we get something done. So holy lag. Sorry for that lag, guys. But yeah, what I was saying is it's a win-win if we get something done. If you like the item and I like the OP. Uh, can you rate my alts graph? It's very nice. NT_O. Did I rate it yesterday or was I feel like I remember the user NTO. Oh wow, it's literally a founding fathers. That's heat, bro. W graph S tier. Honestly, USD seems so risky to me. It's really not. I don't encourage it. I don't do it, but it is like almost like I think Roblox at this point doesn't care because it kind of benefits them to some extent. It keeps people trading and investing. Um, what do you think of 37K with a 5v4? Oh, that sounds very nice depending on the items. But yeah, depending on the items, I do think that sounds very solid. It was a legit graph like last year. I went from 2K to 12K in less than a month. Oh, that's fire. 2K to 12K, 6x your value. If you could do that like say on your account right now in a month, that would be insane. 6x you'd end up at like what 4.2 mil with what your value is not accounting for OPs. Obviously a lot more accounting for OPs. Oh wow, that'd be crazy. Yeah, of course. Um, my graph is so mid, lol. Yeah, I mean, graph isn't a great way to tell if somebody's a good trader or not. Sometimes people just hit the jackpot. If you show the founding fathers edit I sent on stream, it's gonna get valued to 100K. Um, bro, let's see. Oh, oh my gosh. So is it anti FFT? Oh my gosh, fashionable contraption. Oh my gosh. I see it now. It's really FFT. FFT Mog's fashionable contraption. I thought it was gonna be a Washington hat edit, like saying Washington hat Mogs. Adding black iron antlers and neon pink shaggy, but I'm switching your skull mask for dozens of dinos. Yeah, I'll check it out. But I will say, like, I'm not too interested in black iron antlers or neon pink shaggy. But you know, if it's, I mean, it is quite a bit of OP, so I'm willing to hear it out. Uh, in my opinion, if I were to USD, I would 100% go trade to my alt, then trade it to my main. Yeah, really, the risk is not present for most items. I mean, there's very rare cases where it is, but like, yeah. I mean, obviously, you can still get in trouble for it. Smalls is a guy who makes edits of Oozing Oscar, and his video is tough. I'm pretty sure I've seen those edits. Also, how many subs are we at right now? We gotta check. Have we made any progress on the sub goal? Um, we are up to 2435, so we are up. Oh, I think we may still be at the same amount of subs. So if you guys have not already, if anybody's new in stream, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys aren't new in stream, make sure you have the like button filled in because that really does help. The more people in here, the better the stream is, the more live the stream is. And yeah, likes really do help get the stream out there. By the way, my alt's graph is not USD. It's me giving my alt items for fun. Of course, I assumed. Um, the first video is a positive FFT edit. Is it? Is it? Let me check. Sub 5 trying to trade max. Bro, we are not bringing black pill talk. Oh, snap. Yo, that Loki is a W edit, bro. W edit, man. I might have to post that myself. uh Jeffrey Epstein rabbit hole. What was that thumbnail? Bro, what are you talking about? Uh Talented, bro. W, man. I should have listened to you in the first place, broski. Should have listened to you in the first place, man. W edit. The second one, man, that hurt my heart a little bit. I feel like it's that one photo of like your heart being on fire. That was me when I saw that second edit, FFT getting mogged. But like first edit, bro, that's peak. First edit, that's peaked. Peaked, that's peak. Bro needs to let me make the AFK stream. I'll cook. The AFK stream? What? So it's just like one of you guys streaming? Is that what the AFK stream would be? Talon said you put a smiling emoji, bro. I put a smiling emoji and you know I got a smiling emoji right now. I switched the items from BIA and Neon Pink Shaggy to items you like way more, Book of Success and Virtual Commando. But sadly the OP lowered by 5. Um Dang, I'm willing to check it out. However, I don't I would probably rather have the extra 5. Um, if it was like really small, probably I'd switch it. But for 5, I'd probably rather have the others. No AFK screen. Sorry. Oh, okay, I got you. Um, bro, I was thinking like an AFK screen would be cool if it was just like I don't know what the AFK screen would be though. Like it could be my Roblox like avatar just in like some random like game. Like I don't know. Let me cook. I got you. Yeah, you got me. How are you gonna do it though? Like without anything to go off of. I mean, I guess I'm right here, so I guess it could be something to do with me. I could just make it this. I could just put a thumbs up. Low effort. Add me on Cord and we can talk. Of course, of course, of course. Do you prefer Neon Pink Shaggy or Book of Success? They have the same value. Um, Neon Pink Shaggy is probably better, but low key I prefer Book of Success. Even though I really do think Neon Pink Shaggy is probably better. Uh, you said Shaggy. Colvin said Shaggy. I like Book of Success, low key. But Shaggy probably is better. I just really don't like Shaggy. Let me check actually. Same as YT. Uh, are you saying yours is same as YT or is mine? Mine is mine with an extra Z. It's my user with an extra Z. So let me accept TM. Um, somebody has arrived home. Make AFK screen an Oscar. Bro, I am not making AFK screen an Oscar. Do you have bucket, normal bucket? I do not have normal bucket, unfortunately. No, mine. I got you. I got you. Let me, John Jellybean. Got you, broski. There we go. Don't worry, James. I'll cook, bro. I swear, if I see an oozing Oscar, I might cry. I might shed a tear. Uh, I wish there was no holding period for items under at most 20k. Yeah. I mean that would be something, and that would be cool. However, if they were to apply that to under 20k, that at that point they would just kind of apply it to everything. Because under 20k is just kind of an interesting criteria. Although it would help, it would be nice because it would help new traders. It would be very new trader friendly. So I think that's a good idea. It's just I think if they were to swap something, they would probably swap everything. Just because UAIDs and everything, APIs and such. Just because of like tracking. I don't know. Just do something weird. They added the holding period to prevent fraud. Yeah, that's why it's there. So if they were to stop, I mean, I do feel like under 20k though, that would probably be fire because you don't really have to worry about getting under 20k stolen. I mean, you do, but like, it's gonna hurt a lot less than losing something like 100k. And yeah, I mean, I think it would probably make a couple things pretty skewed towards items under 20k. But yeah. Bruh, they just add it to get rid of your days of premium. That actually is valid, because that definitely screws with people that don't have too many items. They're actually like trading items as soon as they get off hold because that's all they can do. For example, you Tanso. Um, but yeah, but I mean, I feel like it would be okay for lower items, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's smart. It's just I don't think they would do that, but I do think that would solve a lot. It would definitely be beginner friendly, and you really don't have to worry too much about items under 20k getting stolen because it's very rare somebody targets something under 20k. Oh my. You said as soon as I get home I'll make a couple. Okay, I got you. That's so fire. And then he corrupted. You said this a minute ago. Here's the trade I've been talking about. 37. That is actually very solid. How much OP would you want on Orange Shaggy? Uh, I have a pretty solid offer inbound right now, so I would be above proofs, honestly. It depends on items and everything, but I would say probably above proofs. Uh, but yeah, corrupted. I would be willing to do that. If you could maybe add like your Requiem, I that would be ideal. I would lock it in if you could add your rec. So yeah, yeah. If you could, if you could add rec on that, I got you, broski. Um, because honestly, like rec will just compensate for like one of the drops because I do think one of those items is probably gonna drop. Uh, you said sure, bro. Let's do it. I can add my rec. I got you, man. Yeah, I think it's one, two, three of those items are probably gonna drop. Um, so yeah, for now we'll say rec, and then if one of those drops before our trade, um, then we'll just get that accounted for. But yeah, I think we got that pretty much locked in. Um, just throw on rec, and here I'll just say that plus rec is deal unless drops or raises occur. Okay, just so I remember. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just do that, and then if anything drops before the trade, we'll get that accounted for. Also, I hear a couple cord notifications. What is this? Oh my gosh, bro, the Oscars, man, it's like a virus. Sure, bro, let's do it. Okay, am I right? Okay, got you. But yeah, I'm sure you see it. I see it. A couple of those items do look like they may drop. Not that it's guaranteed by any means. However, like for example, a Zur is technically just under. Uh, Shanks actually looks like it's probably more than likely gonna drop like three, and then BIA is at drop as well. So yeah, we'll see how those go. You know, it wouldn't really. Yeah, it would actually be better for me if they drop before the trade, but um, yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll definitely get those accounted for somehow. Somebody sent actually not too bad of a trade. It's pretty considerable. Pretty much a it's an Oscar inbound. I will get an Oscar inbound. Yes, mobs is good for me because after IOP like 41, I can get most of that back from the intergalactic bunny you gave me. Yeah, yeah, of course, man. That's amazing. You get Oscar better than Cone and Clockwork. I know. If only they had two Oscars. Really isn't a bad trade. However, HV does look like it's on a steady increase right now. It may raise, and dang, I don't know. Like I don't want to tax too much. It's just there's actually the potential it raises. I don't know if he's in game. Also, I see your alt in game right now, Aura. Um, what else do we got? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. So unfortunate, we haven't made any trades yet, but we have had a couple decent offers. Kinrock slid something nice. It wasn't too bad. Low OP. I think he declined the outbound. I doubt Frogs. Frogs, are you still in here? If you're still in here, that's crazy. Also, shout out to you guys that have been in here for like most of stream. We've been streaming for 2 hours so far, and there's been people in here for a majority of streams. So you guys are actually so amazing. Can you send me a trade, low key? I don't got any inbound for ages. JPG, I would say I'd send you a trade, but honestly, no inbounds is probably better than whatever I'd send you because I rarely send good trades. Usually I wait till somebody sends me something good and then I counter back with something if it's considerable. Yo, no, I've said this before, but I hate trade period. I agree on so many deals, but the trade period makes it need to wait. Yeah, 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 of course. Um, Trade period, holding period definitely makes things very difficult, and like I said, it has a couple upsides, a very few amount of upsides, and I feel like the reasoning behind why they have hold period isn't even really that valid. But yeah, I mean, it's rough and it sucks for deals like these because me and you do have something pretty much locked in right now, um, and we can't do it yet. But I am excited to do it here in the near future, and on the bright side, it gives me something to look forward to. Would you take like 19 on it? With demand items just because just asking I'm curious. Yeah, if I didn't have such a good offer inbound right now, I'd actually like at least work with you, but honestly 19 is pretty far from where I'm locked in at. So unless you have like something very nice like which that is pretty nice, like I'm not saying it's a bad offer, um but unless you have something like pretty nice. I'm gonna have to say locked in with the person that I'm currently locked in with. Should I spend 423 on an ice school? Ice school is actually pretty cool. But 423 is quite a bit. Before the holding period, people would legit go from 1K wrap to 10K wrap in like a day or two. Yeah, that's not possible anymore. However, that genuinely is, that used to be possible. If you just made, you could, because you could make 10 trades, and yeah, I mean, you didn't have to ask for nearly as much OP as you would now. That's the only, like, one of the only upsides of the holding period is you can ask for more, because holding period makes it to where, like, really you shouldn't be taking a trade unless it's really worth it. Uh you said no, I'm joking. Makes sense. How much USD for an Oscar? How much do you think it would be? Probably like $15. Not you just wondering. Probably not much. Probably like 10 or 15. Probably like $10, $15. I would assume actually you may be able to get it for like 10. Also corrupted with a couple of solid offers. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. Um, huh. I would low-key counter, but I'm not super interested in VC because it looks like it may drop. Uh, VC. I'm also not super interested in Rec, nor my Frosty. Legit's pretty stable right now. I would definitely be willing to downgrade something. Take off Tabby. Take off this. I mean, I would be willing to take your legits off you if you're still worried about them possibly like redropping. Um, legit is a pretty risky item. However, I'm definitely willing to take those off you if you have a nice offer. You said probably 25. 25? I feel like that's a lot for Oscar, but I guess people probably aren't selling those small items. Um, but yeah, I feel like you could probably get one for like 10 to 15, honestly. In my personal opinion. Let's see if we can get a nice little Robux fluke. I really doubt it. However, if we could, that would be great. Oh, that's like 20 or 15. Sorry, 25 CAD. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we definitely have different rates, which of course does make sense. So many eggs on hold. Like 18 USD. Dang, it's actually more than I thought it would have been if it's 18 USD. Um, I'd look you bulk buy Oscars. Bro, that's actually such a crazy statement. I'd low-key bulk buy Oscars. From a trusted source, of course. The Oscar bulk buyer. Crazy work. But I mean, hey, crazy work is game still. I have so many silver thorns. Why do I have 12 silver thorns? Oh my gosh, if it raises, bro, that'd be peak. Um, I don't think I have like anything. Okay, wait, let me do this. And then I gotta have like some random 1K item. But maybe I don't have a random 1K item. That's the thing. And then do I have like a random 4K item that I'm actually willing to trade? Um, trade for all those Oscars, bro. Bro has all my silver thorns from the intergalactic bunny trade. That is true. I literally have 12 silver thorns, which is probably about 10 too many. But I mean, flip it, we ball. I guess a deal is a deal. As I said earlier, I pay more attention to the deal than the items, so we just gotta look at the deal. Although I do pay attention to items, it's not like I don't pay attention to items. But I don't really care what items I take as long as it's a good deal. Uh, but yeah. On the off chance silver raises back to 9, bro raises 12K value. That is true. Upgrade them clearly. Yeah. I just need to find somebody ultra interested, I guess, and all my silver thorns and just upgrade. Once you get that orange shaggy trade, are you gonna proof it? That's up to corrupted, but I would say corrupted probably will proof it because it is a very nice offer. Also, the offer, it looks like more than it actually is because he wants a couple other items in the trade. So Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty good OP. It would be a very nice proof for the item. You'll probably see the proof when it has the possibility of going up. Um, dude, where are like my 5K items or my 4K items? I know I have something worth like 4K. Such a pain to find. If I proof it, yeah, if he proofs it, it would be very good looks for Shaggy because it looks like he's OPing like the entire amount for Shaggy specifically. Most of it is for Shaggy. However, like there is a solid bit of it as well, because his items are dropping, or like there are a couple items dropping in the trade, and some other smaller factors. Dude, I feel like I've gone past a 4K item like 10 times at this point. Okay, there we go. We'll do this. And then I would definitely be willing to do this. So I'll send him that. Doubt he does it, but if he does it, hey, fire. Dude, sometimes I send some crazy trades. Uh if they involve Robux. Not gonna lie, I'll probably USD a couple items. Um yeah. Also, do we have anything going on in game? Anybody sending? Loki a bit laggy, sorry about that. Mr. Scrambled's in here, who did send me a trade earlier. I hadn't really got back to his trade, so sorry for that. Smalls want to help me get rid of some smalls, lol. Um, yeah, of course, man. If you have a nice offer, broski, I literally just said this. I'm so willing to take whatever items, depending on the deal, man. I'm not like looking for smalls, but you know, if there's a mutual win, you know, you're getting a win, you're upgrading, and I'm getting a win because I'm getting a really nice OP. I'll definitely take some smalls off of you. However, like I said, I'm not like in a rush to get smalls, so you know, it depends on the offer. You're next to you over here, Dinky Froggy. Oh, yo, I see, man. I see. Dude, you have so many smalls. I don't know what I got myself into. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely willing to take some smalls off you if you hit me up with a nice offer, man. I can't guarantee I'll do anything if it's not nice, but if you got something nice, bro, I'll upgrade however much you need. So yeah, just feel free to send me something, broski. Also, nice inventory, man. I love Telemons. The sound items were really what got me into trading. Sound items and the horn items, like the poison horns and stuff. Uh, those are two of my favorites because they're so unique. Would you lowball RBM if I include SB in a trade? Um, I would not be able to because I think RBM realistically shouldn't have even dropped in the first place. So that's why I've been holding it for so long. And if they fix API, I would really regret that trade. Uh, I mean, not that I'm not willing to trade RBM. However, like I don't think it's valued appropriately right now. So I wouldn't really trade it unless it was a nice offer. But the API stuff really does suck. If it wasn't for the API, I don't think it would have ever dropped in the first place, honestly. So make a couple avatars you like. I'm going to try and make a couple AFK screens. All right, we got to find a couple avatars we like. Um, okay, let's get a couple in here. How much up here are you looking for at the moment on RBM? Honestly, I don't have a number. Send me around the best you'd be willing to do, and we can go from there. If that works with you, because I really like haven't looked to trade it, so I don't really have a number in mind. All right, let's get a couple avatars we like. All right, sure. Okay, of course. I'd love to get something done. However, like I said, I'm not really in a rush, so it's not a huge deal if we don't get something done. But um, yeah, I'm very willing to get something done if the opportunity arises. Okay, some avatars I like. Founding fathers, of course. Um, can I like copy it? No. Loki, tilted a bit. What other avatars do I like? I like. Oh wow. Oh wow. This person said hello. That's not to me. They do have a very cool inventory, actually. This person does. Um, I don't know what other avatars I rock. I really don't rock too many. I think that's the main one. That's probably like my main avatar. Uh, ah. Low-key laggy. I'm so sorry about the lag. Um, that's so rough. The lag can be pretty bad sometimes. So sorry about that. What Orienthian crossbow pulls, or what Orinthian? Okay, I have so much trouble pronouncing that. I always add another N. Crossbow pulls and why you have so many. It was a low copy item at that price that looks pretty cool. So I was like, why not pick up a horde? And I had 1K offered 1v1 like like a day ago or something. So yeah. Just got a good screenshot, or just gonna get a good screenshot. Um, but yeah, I feel like that's really the main avatar I wear. So I'll send you that one for now, and I'll just let you work with that. There we go. But yeah, I'll just let you work with that. That's the main one probably. So we'll keep that there. Check your trades, bro. Corrupted, I got you, broski. Let's see. Oh wow. Let's see. Do we have anything nice? We do have a solid offer for 3 tabbies. I sent you a trade. Just let me know. Fun fact: I helped make the original trade hangout in 2010. That is an awesome fact, man. You definitely were one of the main factors in making something great. So congrats on that, man. Uh, I see the offer. Really, it's not a bad offer off rip. I will have to counter because I like Rockstar Disguise a lot. Uh, are you set specifically on Rockstar Disguise, or was this just kind of like in any item in this range you just want to upgrade, or is it like I want Rockstar Disguise? Because if it's Rockstar Disguise, like I'm definitely willing to keep this here. I'll probably just counter and maybe swap like 2 of the items, maybe add a bit, and we can definitely get something done. I do think Rockstar Disguise gets decent OPs like compared to its price, but I could be mistaken. And I'm sorry to tax you, man. I really don't mean to tax you. I'm just like that. That was a semi trade. Yeah, so it got like 5K, 2v1, 6K, 3v1, semi trade, 16K. I think that was a fluke, but 16K is pretty crazy. Just trying to upgrade a little bit. I'm honestly trying to upgrade my ice skull plus another item. It's a Black Knight helmet. Black Knight helmet is very cool, actually. I admire your taste, man. You got some very nice taste. I love Telemons. Even ice skull is pretty solid. I have ice skull right now. Rockstar Disguise, dude, that's one of my favorite items under like 40K. Uh, and BKH, dude, I love BKH so much. So yeah, I got you. I don't know what I could upgrade you into, but I could definitely find something. How much do you think I should give for Orange Shaggy? My bad if I'm asking a lot. I just want the item. Okay, first off, do not apologize. You can comment as many times as you want. You can ask as many questions as you want. I'm here to entertain you guys and talk to you guys. So don't apologize for that, first off. And secondly, I don't really know how much you should OP. I think you could. I don't know. I think the item will age well, but I don't want to steer you wrong. Um, but I mean, I don't know. I just think with what it's getting right now, like you're it's definitely worth to give what proofs are giving. However, like I don't know how. Honestly don't know. I got mine in a semi trade, so I just got kind of lucky with ending up with Orange Shaggy. The guy just coincidentally had it. Um, but yeah, like I don't want to steer in the wrong direction. So I think around proofs is probably pretty safe. Uh, that's about the best piece of advice I could give. Um, but yeah, yeah, I think it's a very cool item. I think it has a lot of potential in the future. So I do think you're pretty smart for trying to invest. My experience trying to negotiate on Shaggy around like 10 to 30K, try for 10. That doesn't work, slowly raise. And so they say yes, but not too high. I completely agree. I think that's very smart. I think if you start with 10, like there may be owners that consider that. However, I think most people are at proofs plus, and I think most owners are pretty locked in to where you may even have to offer 30 plus. Um, yo, Planet Peyton, thank you so much for the sub, man. I've seen you in Trade Hangout for the longest time, broski. You have a very cool inventory. I appreciate the sub, man, and I'm very glad to have you here in the stream. And hopefully this isn't the only stream you're in, man. Hopefully you continue to tune in here in the future. I plan on streaming pretty consistently, so I do appreciate your visit. But let me get back to your trade. Froggy, sometimes I tend to get sidetracked, and this is a good example. Also, Corrupt, I will tune back into yours here in a second. Hey, Smiles, I'm interested in hoarding tabbies. Can you A/C mine? I definitely got you, man. I think I was in the last one. I just forgot to sub. Well, thank you so much for being in the last stream, dude. I think you may have just been lurking, so that's even cooler, bro. So happy to have you here. I'm so blessed to have you here, and thank you for the sub, broski. Hey Smalls. Okay, so yeah, I will A/C you in just a second. Both got rings on. Frog Wop, both got rings on. Pretty attached to my frog beanies. Look at the one guy who has all the frog beanies. Frog beanies are cool. I will be going. It's getting late. See you tomorrow if I have time. I got you, JPG. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have an amazing night. Hopefully you sleep well. And there may be a stream tomorrow, but I will say if everything goes to plan, there probably will not be a stream. But you know, if weather does get the outdoor event tomorrow, or my track meet tomorrow, if it gets canceled, I will be streaming. However, I really doubt it does. But the weather today was horrible, so we'll see. But I don't want to get your guys' hopes up, so don't plan on a stream tomorrow. But I will let you guys know. You guys will see the notification if there is a stream tomorrow. But yeah, see you, JPG, and hopefully you enjoyed your time in stream today. Dang, okay. Okay, back to your guys' trades. All right, goodbye. Good luck in trades. Of course, I think we're pretty close to making like 2 trades right now, so I do appreciate that. Good luck. Corrupted, thanks. I would negotiate with people, but nobody wants to add me back. And yeah, Master, if you're top, like if the highest you're willing to do is way above the offer you just offer me, like I'm willing to work with you. But like I said, me and Corrupted do have something locked in currently, so you know, it would take something really crazy. It would take something crazy enough to get Corrupted to give me permission to lock out, which you know, once again, it would take something pretty crazy. Let me see what I can do for you though. Dima. Is it Dima or Dima? One of those is right. The other one I'm just absolutely butchering right now. His mobs, if you get an offer higher than mine, feel free to lock out. Of course, man, but I hate it when people do that to me, so I don't plan on doing that unless I get something really crazy. Uh, okay, I got you. So, oh wait a second. Is it like okay? So it's Dima. Okay, Dima. Okay. Makes sense. No, it's all good. I'm saying that people won't want to negotiate because they don't have bag. Yeah, of course. Dima. I should have. I guess I. Dima sounds like no Dima. Wait, yo, I'm lost, bro. You're throwing me for a loop. Wait, so it's Dima or it's Dima? Dude, I have no common sense. So you're saying it's one right now, and my common sense is like out the window, dude. It just ran away. I am actually pretty smart, but dude, my common sense. So it's Dima. Wait, no, it's Dima. Wait, which one did I say first? Dima. It's Dima. No, it's no Dima. Wait. It's Dima. Dima. Okay, anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Let me counter your trade. Um, hmm. I do have a couple items. Turn on your sound. Uh, like in game. Oh, I do need to. It's so weird for some reason in game. Like ever since I updated my game like yesterday, or I guess it wasn't even because of an update. I don't know. I just can't hear game right now. Let me check. Oopsies, what did I just do? Um, but let me check and see if my sound is connected. Sound mixer, sound mixer options, speakers. Yeah, I don't know why my speakers aren't working. Are they turned down maybe? Hello. I don't think my volume is turned down. NVKD said hi. I don't know if that was to me. But yeah, my sound isn't down, so I don't know why I can't hear. I don't know why I can't hear game, but yeah, okay, Dima, I got you. Dima, I'm gonna send you a counter right now. Or I'm gonna work on a counter right now. Just about to head home. Okay, I got you. I got you, John. Um, let's see what we can get done here. Uh, oh, okay. So what I was gonna say, Dima, is there's a couple options. I have a Skull Bandit off hold. I can stay with Rockstar. It's just I'll be taxing harder. Um, but like I said, I have Skull Bandit. I'd be willing to do something with like Raven. Once my sound was broken, I tried to fix it by resetting my headphones, my mic, and my mic broke as well. That's crazy. Rip, double whammy, man. Um, I'm willing to upgrade like your smaller items into like Thought Fortress or Green Banded Top Hat. Like really any of like my just alright items, I'm willing to downgrade. But yeah, I mean your original offer isn't bad at all. I will say though, I'm not too interested in Frosty or Pinstripe. I think they're both a little risky with where they're at right now. I think Frosty it's been chilling under wrap for a minute now. Not that I think it will drop, however, I'm a little skeptical. Um and I think Pinstripe uh yeah, it looks like Pinstripe likely will go back down to 9 like it was just a couple days ago. So yeah. And then Corrupted, I would also be willing to work something out with you. However, the only problem with this is I feel like like usually when you see Tabby at 11.5 or like within 500 of raising, the percentage that the possibility that it raises is actually relatively high. So I'm kind of skeptical it may raise. Therefore, that would be plus 3k on my side, and then Virtual Commando may drop. Same thing with Frosty Fedora. So technically, I'd be OPing like 1k in that case. If everything goes to how I just said, which I'm not saying that's exactly how it'll go. Um, but I will send you a counter 100%. I'm definitely willing to give you my tabbies if I get something here. We could do maybe two and then do the last one in a separate trade. This is this. That'd be 2 per. Each one raises 1. That would be 1 per. I probably need a little more than 1 per. That would be if it raises, that would be plus 2. That'd be 4. That'd be 2 per. I'd be willing to do this. I don't know if you're willing to do that, but I'd be willing to do this. It looks like quite a bit. However, with everything accounted for, I don't know. We'll see. Uh, Dima. Once my okay, Steamroller is on sale for cheap. Is it really? I doubt it's up for enough for me to buy. Obviously. Oh, it is up for, I mean, quote unquote cheap, but still not cheap enough for me to buy. Trust me, Puffy Puffer is gonna be 20k after Proj for the millionth time with a value of 25k. So real. Um, wow. Okay, so Dima, I'm so sorry for taking so long. I really don't know what to counter with. I'm kind of stuck. If you want to send one with a Raven, okay, I got you, man. Yeah, Raven's been on a very steady incline, so it's actually a very nice option for you to go with. Also, for some reason, I figured you would choose that. I feel like Raven is like it's a pretty cool item. I saw you on Vegetable Hat. Yeah, I'm stuck too. I don't ever trade on this account. I got you, man. Do you have another account you trade on? You made it sound like you have another account you trade on. Um, but yeah, I got you. Raven. But yeah, when I say it's on a steady incline, dude, it's doing really well. So I will probably be asking for a solid little bit, but I don't think it's anything we can't negotiate around. Um, HKM is low key peaked, but I do like HKM. I wish it wasn't as high as it was. I mean, I'm happy it's as high as it is. Yeah, primary trading account. Oh wow. So if this is your secondary trading account, you must have a lot on your primary. Unless you just don't trade on this and it's just stacked. It's a stacked alt because people do have stacked alts. Um, I'm definitely willing to take his tornado hat. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but it's pretty stabilized. 7 golden bow tie. I do own golden bow tie. Oh, he owns golden bow tie as well. We both own golden bow tie. Uh, how much would you be willing to OP? I'm not saying like I don't want to tax you too hard, but Raven is in a very nice position right now. I know you just want to upgrade, so you know, if you don't want, if you're willing to like take something else and you just want to give less OP, feel free to do so. But yeah, like approximately, do you have a range you'd be willing to give? Because honestly, I have no idea what my ask is. Uh, it's just from looking at Raven literally in like 10 seconds. I noticed best price is 50, so if it sells, it's gonna suck for me if I trade it off. And it just sold for 37, and once again, it is on a steady increase. So I would be probably asking for a decent little bit, but I don't really have a specific ask. So if you have an offer, that would be amazing. Like approximately. This person saying downgrading crown for 45 plus. What crown? This person said, yo, what is up? Tiny Rex, what's good, bro? I sent you for my opt. Okay, I got you, man. Give me 1 sec. I'll check it out. Um, Yeah, okay. And then you said I need gold. Just send me what you think is fair, and I'm sure we can work something out. How much an OP would you want for Rockstar? Um, well, so I've been sent in the past like 10, and that's the only reason I'm like I'd be taxing. I've owned this Rockstar for a long time, therefore I've been with it for multiple ups and downs. Um, so I've been sent like 10, honestly. And I really mess with the item, like apart from how much it's pulling and everything. So I mean I could probably work around there if you're willing to go around there. However, I'm not sure if you or what you're willing to give. Also, how much is Optimus right now? 160. He's lowballing it by 5. I do appreciate him for sending. However, yeah, he kind of walked away. I guess we're just gonna forget that happened. But it's not a bad offer. It's just I really wouldn't take a face unless it was something crazy, crazy. L opt, I agree. Opt is not doing too great right now. Um, bro, I'm just gonna send you something very random, Dima. But really, I don't even think. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, that's a lot for a normal item. However, though, like with sales and everything accounted for, if it sells once, this would definitely age me much better. I'm not gonna talk you into it. That's completely up to you. That is a lot, and I will say that flat out. That's quite a bit, man. So just A/C that, broski. Do what you want to do with it. I'm just kind of at a loss on what to send. So yeah. Also corrupted. You said, "Yo, I accepted your 2 tabbies. Can you please send with third one?" Of course, man, dude. I have too many STAs as well, bro. What the heck? Uh, I have so many STAs. Actually insane. But yeah, let me find my tabby. There it is. And then with this one, I'm pretty sure that's what I did for the last couple. I might tax a little harder on this because it's my last one. And really like 2K per post raise. Actually, wait, I asked for a bit more on each for the last. Is there anything else? 1, 2, 3, and then I will add. I don't know what I will add, but I will add something. Dima, you said accepted. Thanks, brother. Hey, I got you, man. Thank you so much for accepting. Also, let me check and just make sure I didn't just send you something crazy. I think it's the Raven. Um, okay, so it's mostly just in semi trades, dude. It looks like a lot of nice owners own it. But yeah. I appreciate the trade, man. GG's. I'm so happy I got to upgrade you, and I'm so happy, we ended up coming to that mutual W I was talking about earlier. Shout out to you for making that trade, broski. And yeah, I mean, if you want to as well, if there's anything else you're super interested in, feel free to send for it as well. Like I said, I'm willing to upgrade you as many times as you want. I don't even use Rollimon, so I'm always unaware of what is on there. Yeah, of course. And also shout out to you for trading without Rollimons. Um, it's definitely possible. However, that definitely is like you definitely experience some things a lot of other traders probably don't experience. But yeah, I do appreciate the offer. I don't know how Halloween Sombrero is doing. I don't know how anything's doing, but in the end, I appreciate the offer, man. I think it's a win-win. What is this extension you use? I believe it's Rovalk. It's called Rovalk, I think. Like, let me find it. Yeah, Rovalk. And yeah, once again, man, if you want any other upgrades, if I have anything else you're interested in, feel free to send me again, bro. I'm willing to make as many trades as you'd like. I'm willing to upgrade you as many times as you want, as long as you keep on coming back with nice offers. Because, this is a nice offer. You actually accepted an offer I proposed. Also, thank you so much for making that as simple as it was, bro. Um, I feel like my average trade time, like the average time it takes for me to make a trade is like multiple hours. The thumbnail go crazy, not gonna lie. It's like you trading in the Matrix, bro. I am trading in the Matrix. Matter of fact, we're escaping the Matrix with trading. But yeah, I do. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Uh, that's gonna be the title of my next stream: escaping the Matrix, Roblox trading. Like in parentheses, it says Roblox trading. But yeah. Also shout out to you, Corrupted. GG's on your deal as well, man. I appreciate how simple you are to negotiate with. Definitely makes things so much easier, man. I love making deals with people like you guys. Tansy, you said I'm still stuck in it. What are you still stuck in? Wait, what? Also, let me get to sending. This raises 1 plus 2. Okay, 1. That's 5. So then I'll add. Oh, you're still escaping the Matrix, of course. Yeah, since you gave me all your tabbies right now, and we had a tabby and the locked in the trade. I just noticed you have 2 orange. Orange tabby, not 1. Can I alter locked in trade? Wait, I don't think I have 2 shaggies. I don't think 2 orange shaggies. That would be crazy if I coincidentally ended up with another orange shaggy. Yeah, I only own 1 orange shaggy. Um, yeah. But I do see a tabbies in the trade. Let me see exactly what it is. Was it only 1 tabby in the trade? Uh oh wait, actually now that I look at it, I don't think we had any tabbies in the trade. Why did my screen glitch? I thought you had 2. Yeah, now that I look at it though, we actually didn't have any tabbies in the trade. So this is actually so perfect. This means we can literally make 1 deal, 2 deals, plus another deal tomorrow, or well, maybe 2 days. I think it's tomorrow though, right? No, 2 days from now. But 2 days from now, we're gonna get that big deal done. Today we already got 1 deal done, and then we're gonna make another deal right now. So that's so heat. Um, plus 1. Legits. I am taking a small risk with legits. However, I don't think there's much of a risk. So I will be willing to send something like plus 1K. Dude, I just know Tabby really does get a lot compared to most items. Like I probably could have taxed harder. Tabby gets a lot like for its value. Um, but I'd definitely be willing to do like it's just if it raises multiple times, bro, this is gonna hurt so bad. Bro, just A/C this. That's like that is a crazy ask. But just A/C that. I want to see what you got in store. Um, hey, if you want to accept that, bro, that would be so fire. But like I said, that is a pretty crazy ask. So just do with that what you please. I'll let you send or accept once again. Accept of course is the best option there, but I do understand if not. Are there any good deals up? We got some solid deals up. Looks like I may need to trade my bombastic because it's up for a little low. I also own red 8-bit bow tie. I think those are the only 2 up for deals right now. With that being said, not too many crazy deals. Nothing I'm gonna pick up. Um, and yeah. Also, we're pretty close to hitting that 4.9. Bro, we've been in the 4 millions for quite some time now because I took a pretty big break. So we've been there for how long now? The beginning of March up until now. Mr. Quackers is an amazing item. Mr. Quackers is aura, bro. Wait, where did I saw Mr. Oh wait, was it up for a deal? How did we just see Mr. Quackers? Because I saw. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's up for a deal. Mr. Quackers is pretty cool. I owned it in the past and it actually did me really well. I'm pretty sure I got like a randomly like stupid crazy OP on it. So I definitely have some good blood with Quackers. Also, this guy has Alien Monarch. I don't know what it's getting anymore, but I got a really crazy deal on mine a long time ago. It's probably getting crazier now though, because of course all semis are doing better than they used to do. Back when I owned them. Not that I don't own semis anymore. I still own a lot of semis. Corrupted, you sent 5. You swapped 1 to Big Head. I mean, that's really not bad at all. Especially because my last, I literally asked for 6. Dude, I can't believe I only asked for 6. I kind of regret that because if it raises 2, that's 2 per. And I think it has multiple raises in it. Corruption, is there any way you would do the 3 legits? Because I kind of do regret that last trade. It's a good trade actually still. It's pretty solid. It's just like Loki looking back at it. If Tabby raises twice, bro, that's gonna hurt. But here, wait, let me see what I could do. I could probably add like a little as well. Let me throw on, and then I'll throw on a bit of Robux. I'm just worried Tabby may go up multiple times because isn't 12 like the lowest it's been in a long time? Yeah, it goes up to 14. So if it goes up to the other one went up 4, I can do 3 legits if you add a little more, like around 1K. If I had something like I could add, I would be willing to do something like that. However, I don't really know what I could add, so I'll do that. I throw in 250 Robux. Just A/C that. It's more than my last one. And you know, think of it as like a little bit of compensation in case it does raise twice. You know, if it raises once, I'd be pretty. That last offer you sent me. You know, this wouldn't be bad. None of this would be bad if it raises once. However, if it raises twice, that's really gonna cook me. If it doesn't raise at all, of course, that'll be nice for me. But if it raises once, I think that's solid. That's kind of what I expected. If it raises twice, rip, grave emoji. Um, but yeah, yeah, we got a couple trades on this stream, which we got this done last night. Aged very badly. Oh wow, lag. W lag. Oh my gosh, W lag. But yeah, we got this done last night, which I kind of regret because it aged very badly, unfortunately. This sold twice. I love Founding Fathers Tricorn so much. I have a horde of it. I finally decided to release a couple copies in return for Byro because Byro gets like because Byro is getting lowballed in the trade, and Byro gets like 60k OPs, upwards of like 75k if I get a nice deal. Um, so Byro is a very nice item, you know, crazy OP, but of course Founding Fathers sells twice as soon as I make the trade, which is fine. You know, I still own 14 of them, so I'm very happy with that. But I wish it would have happened before I made the trade. And yeah, shout out to you, Corrupted. Uh, shout out to you, Dima. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for the trades, man. Most streams, I feel like we don't even end up making trades. So the fact that we got 3 trades done here in this short period of time, you know, I'm so thankful for you guys. Also, shout out to you guys in the stream right now, just chilling. I know there's 15 of you guys right now, and a lot of you guys have been silent, which is completely fine. I'm so happy to have you guys here. And hopefully I am a nice bit of background noise for a lot of you guys. MK, you said chill G. Why do you say chill G? Um, what makes you prefer Rovalk over RoPro and BT Roblox? I'm paranoid of my information getting stolen. I had Ice Crown, Euro, 180, STF, and Illumina stolen from me. And after that, I'm just paranoid. I don't know. I would have thought about that like a long time ago. However, I've just had it for so long, and you know, nothing has happened. So I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. I just trust it. It was recommended to me at one point, and I've kind of just rolled with it ever since. And nothing's happened so far, so I'm quite trusting of it in its current state. But yeah, that's my reasoning. John Jellybean, you said I just got home. Fire, man. I am happy you made it home safe. And we're so close. You said I'd steal that too, bro. Um, let's see. Yeah, we're at 48.96. We are so close to 4.9. We could probably hit it this stream if we make another trade. I'll have to give it a try then. Yeah, of course. And I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction, so I'm not saying like don't feel obligated to. However, I have had this for a long time. So from my word, you know, it is definitely trustable. Trustworthy. Also, Dinky, or Dima, I guess I could call you either one. Um, Very random, but I am 4K away from hitting that 4.9. Would you be interested in making another upgrade deal? Planet Payton, you said I've sent a trade. Let me check it out, man. Payton, you sent for Future Vision and Heart Fedora. I do appreciate the offer actually. However, I mess with these items a lot. So yeah, I think my love for the items and everything, as well as DCC's steady decline, um, and Corblex Ice Crown's Loki peaked as well. Same thing with Rec. I do appreciate the trades. I really do. I appreciate the offer. However, I am unfortunately gonna have to pass this. But yeah, I appreciate the trade, man, and hopefully that doesn't send you away, man. Hopefully you stay in stream, and I appreciate your stay, bro. I'm so grateful to have you here. Um, but yeah, also, dude, your inventory is so sick, man. I don't think I mentioned this earlier. I just mentioned I've seen you in Trade Hangout, bro. You have a very cool inventory. PRS, you've owned that for ages at this point, and PRS is so cool, man. That's one of my item, or one of my quote unquote dream items, like one of the items I would go with if I was to upgrade into enough to get PRS. CF is solid. Rip Yum. Damon is so fire. It was like when I had like 70k, man, I tried so hard to get Damon way back when. Then it shot up as I was getting ready to get it. So rip. Bandage is actually withheld pretty well since the update, so that's fire. FH, one of the cooler 40k items, and yeah, the list goes on. I love that eye patch. It was one of the first items I got that actually helped me a ton to rise from low rap. Yeah, of course. It's actually very cool. And it's relatively underrated as well. I think it's pretty cool. I think based upon looks strictly, maybe it's not the greatest of items, but it definitely is a nice overall item. Um, and Heart Fedora is definitely on the rise right now. I really mess with this item. I have a fit that I really like with the item. It's very basic, but I do really like the fit. So yeah. Let's see. Also corrupted. I do see your offer. Not a bad offer at all. Um, I don't know. What the fuck am my friend doing? Dinky be echoing in game. That one in Feathered Sultan, they've got a place in my heart. I used to wear a bacon hair outfit with both of those. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, Feathered Sultan, man. That's definitely niche. Uh, Feathered Sultan's projected right now. I never would have guessed. But it has very nice copies. It's similar to the eye patch actually, in the fact that it is. Oh, sorry. I just noticed I have my mic on. Oh wait, can you guys hear game? Cause I can't hear game. Can you guys hear game, or did you just hear that cause you're in game? Uh, you guys can hear game. That one. Yeah, okay. But Feathered Sultan being projected is crazy. Its copies are so nice, but I don't know about this item in terms of looks. However, it is one of the items that I could see getting hyped. Like if Bolt Brain can get hyped, bro, anything can get hyped. No, I only heard because in game. Oh, okay, I got you. You said he was echoing in game. Okay, makes sense. Low-key lagging. Sorry about that, guys. This guy just owns form. Interesting. Uh, wow. I do appreciate the inbound on Lil Moon. Do you really? Oh my, wait. I actually do very much appreciate this inbound. Make sure all these items are doing solid. Is there any way, and I'm willing to keep it like right around the same. Is there any way I could just like swap maybe items slightly? Because I do appreciate this inbound, and it's definitely something I'm willing to work with. I also really appreciate your taste. Holy Jew. No, 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 it's not that. It's just I want like, it's not the price. I'm not like taxing any harder. It's just the items. What pixel x pixel you want the screen to be? I don't know, to be honest. I guess I'll just let you do your thing because I'm no help in this. Actually, these may be the items it kind of has to be. So I'm willing to keep these here if it is the only one. You said you take that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, I got you, man. But also, like, I am a niche trader, so I'm used to like trading items people just really mess with. Um, I have no idea. Left out loud. Trade for. Yeah, exactly that. Most of my trades I make, I'm just plugging people with items that they mess with, items that people like. So, um, an item like LOL Moon, like I've had a lot of experience with, just because there's people that will offer very nice for it because they really like the item. Like there are ultra specific like LOL set lovers. Like for example, like there's a community for every item. So um I know it may seem crazy, but like Lil Moon just sold at like 30. So like really it's not that crazy. Although it is like, a good offer, of course. Um I do think I may end up just concluding with what you had sent me because I don't really think there's any counters. Um yeah, I don't really think there's much I can counter with, so I may just end up taking this. You want me to add some Robux or another item? I can send another item as in a fifth trade. I don't want to tax you harder. That's the thing. I just really wanted to switch the items because I don't really want pinstripe. And HKM is also selling under um, golden bow ties. Actually solid. I actually mess with golden bow tie. I mess with these two. And I mess with these two. It's just they're both kind of iffy at the moment. I don't really want to tax you harder. That's the only problem. Um, but I wish there was like an alternate for one of these. My three main goals right now are gaining value, hoarding tabbies, and getting a bunch of like niche semis. That is so fire because that basically means we can just make a ton of trades. um, but seriously, I think me and you would both benefit off your goals because I of course love OPs and I also love plugging people with items they like, and I always love it when people love items that I own. Um, I'm so sorry for taxing harder. Feel free to A/C that. Um, that's just to cover for the possible drop for pinstripe, but I'm more than willing to do that. And I really appreciate the offer. Once again, I'm so sorry to tax you harder than you already offered because that is a very nice offer. Um, and yeah, no pressure at all. Like I can't rephrase that enough. There's absolutely no pressure there. Also, I would not be asking for that extra 1.5. Oh my holy voice crack, that was not real. You guys did not hear that. But what I was saying is I wouldn't ask for that extra 1.5 if it wasn't for the risk of pinstripe dropping. But actually, it's not selling as bad as it was a minute ago, so I'm not sure it will drop. Also, Dima, how much do you have on your main account? Because earlier you were talking about how much you had, and you can stay anonymous. Like I don't need to know this. Um, but how much do you have on your main account? Because you said you had at one point you had Euro. What all was it? It was yeah Euro 180 STF Illumina. Some crazy items. Also, thank you so much, man. I'm so happy that we got two trades done. Uh, I'll frequently go an entire day without making two trades. So the fact that we got two trades done, man, I'm so thankful for. Shout out to you for coming in here and blessing me up with nice offers. And I'm so happy that you also got something you wanted out of it. And that goes for you as well, Corrupted, man. I could say the exact same thing to you. I appreciate the trades, man. You sent some very nice offers. Those were hard to pass, but I'm so excited. I got to hook you up with some items you wanted, and it was just a mutual benefit. Also, yes, we did. Hold up, let me take a photo. W 4.9. Shout out to you guys for the trades. I'm so happy to have you guys here along the road of us raising or not raising of us I guess raising our value. Yeah, I guess that's the word. So yeah, shout out to you guys that have been in stream this entire time. You guys have watched me this stream alone go from like 4.87 to like 4.9. And yeah. Will you do something at 5 mil? Will I do something at 5 mil? Like what are you saying like I would do? Like what could I do at 5 mil? Like do you have any ideas? Is that what you asked? Are you interested in tips slash ice phones? Um, I know they're getting crazy OPs. I think they're cool items. Yeah, I think they're very cool items. Um, However, like the OPs they're getting, like I don't know if I'm willing to pay because I'm sure they're pulling something crazy. W internet, bro. Maybe at 5 mil I'll buy a new router. Um, give away a semi to Colvet at 5 mil. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Um, I I I wonder what we'll end up being at by the end of like summer. But yeah, um we did end up hitting 4.9, which is like definitely a pretty big goal I had in mind. I really did not expect to hit it this stream, so I'm so thankful for that, and I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. What is this recommended video? Also, let's see how many subs we're at right now. See if we've got any closer to our sub goal. I do know there's a couple new ish subs in here. We're at 2437. Therefore, I think we're up 5 subs. So for those of you guys in here right now, if you have not already, make sure to hit that sub button. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in more streams. So please do hit that subscribe button if you guys are enjoying this stream. I do think we'll probably end stream here shortly. 5.5 is more than possible. 5.5 by when? By the end of summer? I think by the end of summer, bro, I could definitely get well above that. Depending on how the profit goes, I guess. But I think it's very possible, especially because I have a solid bit of semis and stuff. Like I could probably get to 5.5 strictly off like OPs on a couple semis. Because I have Mo horns right now. I have Skeleton King face mask. Seeing you in the future, hopefully. Can I get into trading by USD buying to get an advantage? Of course, that's what a lot of people do. I'm not gonna promote it. However, it is extremely present throughout trading, and that's not a bad way to begin. To begin, would you want to send me something? I like semis and whatever for tips. Um, if you would want to wait, let me just see what tips is getting. Because if it's something crazy, I don't know if we can really meet anywhere. Also, Tanso sent me something. Sob. Bro. Okay. What is tips getting? Probably something crazy. If it's getting something crazy, I don't know. Yeah, 244. Um, that might be too much for me. I gotta be honest. W lag. I'm so sorry if you guys are experiencing some insane lag right now. Um, with that being said, yeah, tips looks like it's getting like over 200K. So I'm not entirely sure I can really give that. That's really crazy. Unless you have some semis you're willing to give something crazy for. I don't know if we'll really come to a conclusion. However, feel free to send me something if you'd like. My user's at the bottom of the stream. So yeah. This guy has a very cool inventory. Cave row, dope inventory. Shout out to him, I guess. And let's see if we have any new inbounds. Yeah. What item do you recommend to start so I can maybe purchase it? Like what's your range of like what you're looking for in terms of purchasing? Because of course, in terms of cost, they can range quite a bit, depending on how much you have or how much you're willing to invest. Um, but yeah, Orange Shaggy for ES, LMAO. I agree. W trade, 50K item for sure. Um, Bro, this isn't even glazed, but I do feel like Orange Shaggy has a lot of potential. However, it would cost more than a 50K item, I'd assume. Uh, Honestly, I wouldn't recommend going for a specific item. I would recommend going for whatever the best deal you come across. Um, or for whatever the best deal you can find is. In the end, it's really all about the deals. And also, it's of course partially internal, man. Make sure you get an item you actually really mess with, because if you get an item you like, you're definitely less prone to getting rid of it for cheap. Never mind, can't send something unless we mass. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting to click on a live stream with somebody with 4.9 mil, and they can't even trade for tips. But yeah, I'm so much better at trading smalls. So, uh, Yeah, yeah, that's how it be. ABRC is 40K and gets good OPs easily, to be honest, so it might be a good bet. And we see it selling for cheap often too. Yeah, ABRC is not a bad bet. It's pretty much a guaranteed like 5K OP, and yeah, it consistently sells under because of how many owners there are. So ABRC is definitely something if you were to like stare at, you would definitely find a good deal with eventually. About that trade we're doing in 2 days, I might have to do it this Saturday because I have school camp trip from tomorrow to Friday. Dang, Saturday, so it'll be there for a while. Also, hello Kendall. Um, dang, bro, that really sucks. 2 days from now though, I guess is Wednesday. Um, I mean, we could probably still do that. Yeah, 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 of course. However, if there's like any chance for you to get just like a minute on your phone, bro, that would be ideal. But no worries if not. I'm still willing to do it on Saturday. It's just like, yeah. Small is this item legit? I bought it, but I don't know if I should keep it or trade it. My user is Keltec Vex. Kel. Oh wow. Keltec Vex. Let me check it out. Um, Dang, when do you buy dozens of dinos? 13 hours ago. Um, it definitely does look like quote unquote sus, but also like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would recommend trading it. Like, I probably wouldn't recommend holding it. Uh, just because if they're like, but I don't think there's like probably really the risk of USDing is very low. Um, However, like it's there's still a moderate risk because it is technically against TOS. So I would recommend like trading it and not just holding it. But don't make a terrible trade just because there's the chance that it's possibly dangerous. Def trade it, but it's under 100K, so it's not that dangerous. Yeah, yeah, I agree. What Colvan said. I'm going to watch a movie, have fun, and wish you amazing. Uh, Donations. Wait, donate. Amazing what in donations? Oh, trades. You probably meant trades. Amazing trades and donations. Thank you so much. Hopefully, before we end stream, we can maybe get another trade done or maybe another dono. Not that I need donos. I don't expect any donos, but maybe another trade. Maybe one or the other. We'll see. Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. You have one as well. Is yours clean? Yes, mine is clean. I think I've owned it for multiple months at this point, so. There's pretty much no way it's not clean. Yo, Joey, you said how's the trading going? We've made a couple pretty nice trades this stream. Shout out to Dima as well as Corpute. I've said corrupt this entire time. I might continue to say corrupt just because that's what works in my head. But I did realize it's Corputed. Um, but yeah, shout out to Corputed and Dima for those trades. We did make like 4 trades within the past little bit, and I'm pretty happy about them because they just specifically wanted a couple items I had, so they were willing to give some pretty nice offers. So shout out to them. Bro, who's sending evil skeptic for Orange Shaggy? Nice. 4 is good for a day. No, I completely agree, man. Like 4 in a day is very nice. I also made this one earlier, 1v1 Arctic Wonder for this. This guy just really wanted Arctic Wonder. Um, so yeah, today really, I'm pretty happy with the trades we made. Sometimes I'll go an entire day without trading anything. Uh, can I trade mine for yours, but add a silver horns? I really want the item, but I don't want to risk it. Um, I mean that, Colvan, what do you think about that? Because I really don't want to take the risk either, especially with how much I have. However, you would be adding like a decent little bit, so that's more definitely a little more, I don't know, more incentive. Silver antlers my bad. Yeah, yeah, I get you. Um Dang, I don't know. Cool, Van, what do you think? Cuz once again, I really don't want to take that risk. However, like I mean, it's a free item in the end, so I mean, I don't know. I've personally used Depot 100K plus items for my birthday using money and held for several weeks without paying. Yeah, I got you. And that's fire, man. I saw your graph spike up, but dude, I feel like you're definitely getting some nice deals. But yeah. Also, Dima, are you still in stream? If you're still in stream, that is actually so fire. Um, I'm trying to think of who else may still be in stream from a long time ago. But yeah, Demo, I do appreciate your. I'm a bit confused on what the question is. Basically, right here. So basically, Vex had bought it. You're still here. Yo, thank you so much for chilling on the stream, man. Even after we made our trades. John Jellybean, you have been here like the entire stream. Number one, change name to Dinky so it's easier. Laugh out loud. Yeah, of course, of course. That's probably nice. What the hell is that moon? That moon is Aura, bro. I actually owned that moon for so long. It's lol moon, bro. But yeah, shout out to you guys that have been in stream for a long time. And Colvan, what I was saying is Vex was willing to do dinos for dinos, and they add Silverthorn on their side for free. But the item is a little sus, or it looks as if it's a little sus. So would you say that risk is worth it or no? These streams help me relax after school. Laugh out loud, but I may still have homework I haven't done. Rip. But I'm so happy I get to help you relax a little, man. I say this all the time, but dude, in the end, all I really want to do is make your guys' days slightly better, and you guys definitely make my days better, my day better. So yeah, it's 100% worth it in the end. I'm repping the moon right now. I got it on. It's so cute, bro. The LOL items are actually so cool. At one point I had the entire set on my wish list. Also, that's so heat. That's so heat. That's fire. That was so fire. Um, but yeah, we'll probably end stream here within like 15 minutes. Proof the moon trade. It would actually help, but I'm not in Rolly, and Dinky doesn't even use Rolly, so I don't know if it'll get proofed, but that would be a nice proof. I don't think there's much risk. If they want to do it, might be worth taking. And when you buy the item with Robux, usually it's fine. Yeah. Well, the problem is they didn't buy it with Robux. If they bought it with Robux, there wouldn't be a risk, but they did buy it susly. I don't use Rollimon, so I don't proof of it loud. Yeah, I've never proofed a trade either because I literally cannot proof as I'm not in Rollimons. Yeah, USD bot. That's the reason there's a risk. Um, but yeah, shout out to you, Dinky, man. I'm so happy we got some trades done, broski. And once again, Corputed, you as well, bro. I really like your inventory, man. Vegetable hat, very cool. Like you have a very nice like. I would almost say like OG vibe going on. Like I feel like vegetable hat's kind of an OG item. Lol Moon's Loki an OG item. All the LOL. Raven. I don't know if it's OG, but its texture does look like it would be OG. Um, Frog beanie, of course. I mean, you gotta rep the frog. And such. I personally don't deal with USD stuff, so it's a bit out of my knowledge range, if that makes sense. Yeah, of course. I will say, Vex. I have Wanwood ring. I saw you have the black ring. That's crazy. How could you obtain Wanwood ring? I'm assuming it's something crazy because you never see it. Vegetable has '07, so very OG. Wow. W education, man. You had that on the top of your head. And yes, it is very OG. Uh, but yeah, and what I was gonna say, Vex. I want your ring because it's one of my favorite items. Olympic event in 2008. Oh my gosh! So it has to be another level of rare. Like an insane level of rareness. Um, and Vex, what I was saying, what I was getting ready to say is, if I don't take it, somebody else definitely will. So yeah, I do appreciate the offer, and feel free to send me it because I'll definitely like in the moment, I'll definitely have to make up my mind in that short period of time. But right now, I don't really have a definite yes or no. You think if I do hold it, it'll get me term? I really want that item. Um, I don't think so. Um, like the odds are very low. However, like a moderate risk, like if I say there's a moderate risk, like any risk is still a risk. So, but I don't think the risk is high. But it is definitely like a little sus, like that copy in specific. I don't know if it'll ever go limited, but would be cool though. How many copies do you think it's estimated to have, or like, do you know how many copies it's estimated to have, or do you have an estimate? Also, when did you start trading on this account? 2022. Gotcha. I'll send you it this week when I trade my antlers to my alt, so both the items can be ready to trade. Okay, of course, of course. Absolutely no idea. Active users is probably like non-existent. Oh wow. So it's probably like it would be worth a lot if it were limited. Unless Smalls takes. I'm getting dinos in a trade with Smalls on Saturday, so Vex, gonna hit me up. I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I think me and Corputed are probably gonna end up doing something for my dinos. So, what background color you want? What background? Um, John, what color do you think would work with it? Like, what would mask like a navy blue? Like, it's navy blue and gold. Like, those are the two main colors that are styled. Hmm. Like, I feel like the background would probably be best if it was something like. I feel like a lot of like royalty is like navy blue and gold. Like, there's definitely like if I look up, actually, I don't know what's gonna come up if I look up navy blue and gold. Probably not much, but I don't want to risk it on stream. Light dull blue. Yeah, honestly, you choose. Like, I'm not gonna critique it. I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, like you seriously messed up the color in the background. Like, I hate it. I'm not gonna do that. So, like when I say like do your own thing, like literally do your own thing. I don't know like light colors. Yeah, yeah. That's probably cool. Vex, I checked the UID. It doesn't seem poison, so risks are pretty low. W Coolvan for checking that out. Also Corputed, um, do you have any other trades you want to make right now? Because I do know, as I was saying earlier, there's kind of a consistent mutual W between me and you because you've been trying to get rid of all of your legits and STAs and such, and I'm very willing to take those if you have a nice OP for me. So, no pressure, but are you looking for anything? Or do you have an offer for anything? I guess is what I should say. Uh, and then I know you had said that about USDing earlier, but all of these smaller items you said you got from trades, right? Like every one of them. It looks like they're all cool. Corputa trying to take my 3 tabbies. Ooh, I think it means a lot. Yes. Wow. I don't know what just happened. My whole PC just like broke. Interesting. Let me, I guess, delete this because it is frozen. Where is this? I gotta uh delete, add, video capture. Wait, no, that's not the right thing. Wait, maybe it is. Okay, yes, it is. Rip cam, I agree. Add a new source instead. Add source. Boom, boom. We are back. We are back. Um, Famous coming over. I'm gonna go now. Famous coming over. Okay, thank you so much for coming back to the stream. You've been here consistently for the last couple hours, so thank you so much, Tanso. And yeah, peace out, man. Have an amazing night. I'll probably end stream here pretty soon. So thank you for your stay, and good night, man. Ripcam. I also have Winter Tiara and Playful Vamp that I want to get rid of course. English. How much OP you want for all three? Uh, Corvette and so can I keep the dinos or you recommend me to trade in case? I believe the wrap you're giving needs to be 60% of the wrap you are receiving. You said that as for future reference, if you ever do wind up with a poison item, the risk of term is 0% as long as you give a legitimate trade for it. Giving an egg for poison item is grounds for termination. Can you do 4K? Hey, also shout out to you guys for getting deals done in in the chat. English. I think that would definitely be a nice W if you guys kind of mutually benefited. you know, he gives that 4 for the 3, and he gets the tabbies he wanted. So that's my word to you guys. Yeah, I think that would be a nice little deal. And it's below 100K, so less risky. I personally would avoid keeping. I'm running out of stuff with all my music stuff. It's 4K. And let's do a mess. Corputed. English did say they were willing to do 4. I can do mass. Send if you do 6K. I feel like you guys would probably benefit the most with the 4 for the 3. Um, you know, Corputed. I think if you could manage 4 for the 3, that would be pretty fire. Um, and then English, if you would get that 4 for the 3, I think that would be pretty fire. Uh, yeah, I'll let you guys do your own deal, but yeah, I do feel like the 4 for the 3 would be better than the 6 for the however many. Um, my scariest hit was poison. I got it for cheap and hung on to it for almost a month now, so it's not always risky to hold a poison item. Like I said, you just have to get a legitimate trade for it. Yeah, I completely agree with you there. I don't think it's terminatable because you really are not in the wrong for trading for a poison item. Um, However, as you said, like if you get it for free, I mean, you are completely destroying TOS there. All right, I got work early tomorrow. Have a great night. It was good meeting you. I could say the exact same to you. Dinky, you are absolutely amazing, man. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate you for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed your stay. Hopefully those trades age well for you. Hopefully you're happy with those trades. And I must say, I'm very happy to have you here. Very happy to make those trades with you. And yeah, you made my day so much better, my night so much better. So thank you for that. Cheers, cheers. Also, we have an inbound for Air Draco. Crazy offer. It's probably not even that crazy actually. Like in terms of, yeah. You have Undead Sword. I do have Undead Sword. If you're talking to me. All right, all right. Did you guys get something done? If so, W's. Um, Happy to still be the top Robux donator still without having to hit. Please donate again. W me. Yes, W Wicked, man. He's been top donator in this stream for a minute now. That was a crazy little spurt, bro. We kind of just like we kind of just had like a couple minutes of like some very solid, you know, Ladonos, which I was very grateful for. Also, this trade is kind of crazy because Mountain gets very nice OPs. Um, I wouldn't even do 1v1, but uh, check Air Draco approves. Made Dr. Love low ball 75. Dr. Love got CF 1v1. Um, yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't doubt that at all. Also, wait, Vibe, you said, would you do dinos for dinos? And I had a bunch of jar for undead and free silver antlers. Everything was legit except my dinos, sadly. Um, yeah, as it gets closer to your items coming off hold and everything, we can definitely talk more about that. I don't have a current yes or no. However, I will say like the odds are looking pretty good because that does seem like, you know, there is a decent bit in it for me. In terms of reasoning for me to accept. Uh, but you scope. I see what you said, and I completely agree with you. That's probably true. It probably does get this much, if not more. Um, However, I'm not really willing to pay this much. I basically I have this complexion where I passed up on these items when they weren't pulling super crazy, and now I just like it hurts me to invest like this much now that they're pulling like crazy amounts now. So I do appreciate your offer, man, and I wish you the best of luck with that. But unfortunately, I don't think I can give that much. But thank you for the offer. It is a very cool item as well, man. Shout out to the item, bro. It's a very dope item. Oh my. Yo, also, W Graph, but I can tell you mess with semis, man. How much did you invest in it? You invested like 80, and then it looks like it rose a lot. Yeah, it did. You got it for 80, dude. That's fire. You got very nice deal with it. Okay, best of luck to you too, man. Yeah, of course, man. I'd love to see you stay in stream. However, no pressure to stay in stream. Hopefully you enjoyed your uh your stay so far, and once again, I would love to see you in here. However, no pressure. We stream later this week. Of course, Vex. I should be in here. Oh my gosh, Corputed, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that, Corputed. Um, if you're willing to give to above 10K, bro, I'll get as many tabbies as you want. Uh, 70 with Maker, then I Robux bought BIA and ABRC. Okay, I got you, man. Yeah, that's very nice. Shout out to your journey, man. You look like you're up a lot. And yeah, with how air is doing right now, dude, you gained so much strictly off holding it. Literally doubled what it was at. But yeah, Vex, I will be streaming later this week. I think tomorrow I probably cannot stream unless something wild happens and I end up being free. Um, Wednesday I should be able to stream. I should be streaming on Wednesday unless something comes up. And Thursday I shouldn't be able to stream unless it's pretty late. Um, but Friday, I think there is probably maybe not a set in stone stream, but it's looking pretty likely that there will be a stream Wednesday and Friday. If you're gonna see a stream, it'll more than likely be Wednesday or Friday, or both possibly. You said thank you, man. Thank you as well, man. I appreciate the offer. Um, yeah, I think that's about like the only considerable offer we got inbound right now. We were seeing some decent trades earlier that I kind of got sidetracked with. But nothing too crazy. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about that. Um, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Uh, Dinos for Dinos and I'll dono 35 and I'll dono first too. Ooh, that's pretty tempting. I gotta be honest. That is actually very tempting. I do have to be honest with you. Uh, Also, I see the offer Corputed. Dude, I feel like books of success have so much potential, low key. Their best price has been doing well for a while. Man, the item has been so underrated. I would be willing to do something. However, I do think I'd be taxing harder. Unfortunately. Just because I do like Book of Success. However, I wouldn't be asking for anything too crazy. I mean, you say yo ad. What do you think you could do? But yeah, Vex, that does sound very tempting. Especially if like what others have said, or if others have with the words other people have said, basically saying like the risk is pretty low, like legit traffic. Um, if you added, like if you did that, I'd be willing to do it because that's what like best price, slightly below best price. Ooh, that actually might not even be that great. Wait, what are book of success? How's it doing right now? Does it have any good proofs? Top proof, book of success. Um. Oh wow, I got a 6K OP. 4K on festive, but that's a semi. With some other limits you mess with that I could add around. Um. Hey, I currently have Byro, Black Iron, ring. So you could throw that on there. I think it would low-key match. Um, I mean, yeah. I would be willing to do this, Corputed. I don't know if you're willing to do it. However, I could probably work with this. It's something that I could see aging well for you, but once again, it is a pretty nice trade for me as of right now. Um, but I do think the item is very underrated, so I don't really think I can go any lower, honestly. Uh, I was actually thinking about swapping big heads to legit, so it'd be 8.5, but I sense it, so I'm willing to stand on that 100%. Um, We'll see you later when I have the item ready. Take care, man. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Vex. I look forward to seeing you in future streams, and I'm so happy I got to meet you today. And yeah, hopefully we come to a conclusion. That would be great. But yeah. Shout out John, bro. John has been in the stream for so long. W Mans, bro. Corputed, shout out to you as well. You're number 3 in this stream. Tanso's number 2 in the stream, which is kind of surprising because Tanso has been in here on and off. But yeah, shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Dinky. I know he's not in here anymore, but we got a couple trades done with him. Shout out to Wicked. 300 Dono. I really doubt Talented is still in here, but shout out to Talented. So yeah, it's just been an all around W stream. Thanks to the best supporters around. Oh my gosh, Talented. Yo, you're here, dude. You've been here for so long. Oh my gosh, W Talented. What? Chat, I'm not even playing. Talented has literally been here since the stream began. Like minutes into the beginning of stream, Talented got here. Shout out Talented. That is dedication, bro. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I just joined back like 5 minutes ago. Dude, that is a crazy coincidence. That's the first time that I've thought about like, hey, is Talented still in here? It's as soon as you joined back, so that's kind of crazy. Hey, shout out Corputed, man. We got another trade done. Dude, I love making deals with Corputed because it's I can see it's aging well, especially since lowest selling is 24. Yeah, is lowest selling even 24? I thought it was higher. Yeah, it's 28.5 unless it's actually lower in game. And it just hasn't updated. Yeah, 28.5. So even after a sale, that's going to take 1K off of the OP. I could definitely see it aging well. My ask wouldn't have been that high. Yeah, my ask wouldn't have been that high if the best price wasn't that high. It's just I actually see it going up to like that price. So yeah, GG's, man. I'm so happy we got another deal done. And hey, if you want to get rid of any more legits, any more big heads, any more STAs, man, I'm always here. Let's see. I don't know if that trade is registered yet. No, it has not. But yeah, like after one sale, man, that's 1K best price. Or not 1K best price. That's 1K wrap increase. So yeah, that's pretty fire. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, John, I'm sorry for the vague answer. I was kind of distracted. Byro, that would be a nice item to add because I'm kind of currently trading that. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What all do I got right now? I've lost like 70K past few days in OP, but that's all coming back to raise and flips. I completely agree. I wish you the best of luck with that, man. And I think you definitely got it, bro. You definitely can make some nice flips. Just stay locked in, and you got it, man. Your inventory is definitely gonna be on a consistent upward trend here in the near future and the long-term future as well. So I definitely messed with the investments you made, and just don't get impatient, man. Don't take less than what you had given for things. So yeah, that's my biggest word of advice. Just don't take less than what you gave. Just because of impatience or something of such. Don't freak out and trade them for less than what you gave. Yo, what is up, AI? Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. How have you been? Also, I have 16 STAs. I look, you understand now why skilled traders graphs go up and down. Yeah, of course, investments definitely make your graph go down. And a lot of people, mine doesn't really go down because I don't usually invest. Like I just get really lucky with a lot of trades, honestly. But yeah, a lot of people's will look kind of like this. Not really that much, but a lot of drops in here, and then eventually they go up. Because it would still be this up. Honestly, it's almost better having more. Give me your stars. Dude, give me a W upgrade for my stars and I got you. my graph basically. Yeah, Colvatten's graph is definitely a testimony to that because Colvatten is a huge semi trader. But yeah, good. It's been a good day. Just busy with homework. What about you? It's been a great stream, man. We got a couple donos in here. We've had a lot of people chilling here for multiple hours at this point, which I'm very grateful for. We've made a bunch of trades. Um, it's just been an overall amazing stream. Yesterday's stream was absolutely insane. Therefore, I mean, I don't know if any stream will amount to that in terms of donos or anything. But apart from donos, man, this stream is really just as good as yesterday's stream. Like the only downside is I think we've got less new viewers in here, but that's fine, man. I'm so excited to see recurrent viewers in here, and that's what really matters, man. In the end, I just want a recurring fan base and everything. Yeah, I mess with that. I like how it's like simple. It's just chilling. I definitely would use this. Um, and yeah, I'm trying to think. It is still a bit bland, but honestly, it doesn't need to be not bland. I actually kind of like it being bland. So, yeah, I really don't know what else you could add. Um, it's pretty good, honestly. I don't really know of any critiques. How much value is like 16 STAs combined? It's what 8K per STA. I have 16. 8 times 10, 80. 6 times 8. What? It's 120K, 128K total. Let me fact check that. I think it's like 128K total. The Oscar in the corner is perfect. I completely agree. I have two ABRC. How much are you trying to give with Star? Um, I don't know, to be honest. If you 140. Oh, I have 18. What the hell? Oh, because those other ones hadn't updated yet. Okay, I have 18. So yeah. He got the tricorn on. I know that's so fire. That's so fire. Um, but yeah. I'm willing to take the ABRC, of course. However, you say yo one drop and it's over. Yes, one drop and I'm down 18K. One raise and I'm up 18K. So I guess we'll see. It could actually benefit me though with this new update coming out. But I guess we'll see. Uh, but yeah, Slack. I'm definitely willing to do something. However, like I will say, the only reason I'm not like the reason I'm so downgraded is because I really just look for good deals, whether or not it's an upgrade or downgrade. So yeah, feel free to send me an offer if you'd like. But I'm in no rush to get rid of my STAs. However, I am very willing to if you got a nice offer. Watch it rise to 14K and I get 100K win, bro. It would be so insane if it was to do that. That would be absolutely absurd. Might add a background of some sort. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe a background of some sort. However, I just don't know. Like, sure, it is technically a little bland, but I mean, it's still solid. Like, this is much better than anything else we have right now. Uh, my current intermission is just a black screen, so I don't even use it. With the new 20% thing for Roblox, it's possible though. Yeah, I don't know about that much, but it is very possible that it makes me a solid bit. The horde. And I've kind of ended up with a lot of like low demand items as of recent, which usually I would be pretty disgusted by. However, I am quite happy about it considering the update. Although I don't really know they will do me any better than any other item. Watch all legits, big heads, and silvers raise after Roblox Plus and my OP skyrocket. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see, but I think it'll affect semis just as good as it'll affect demand. So maybe on paper your OPs will skyrocket, but I'm sure the OPs the semis are getting will also skyrocket. But yeah, how many STAs slash legits do you have left? Also, how did you end up with so many STAs slash legits? I literally don't even understand it. Oh my gosh, did I seriously take all of your STAs and legits? What? Okay, two legits left, dude. I don't know what I could do to take your last or to get your last two legits, but it's gonna happen. Two legits, two big heads, and I give you for the memes. I basically had a bunch of around 30k items and downgraded them all for subbers and legits. Oh, okay, makes sense. Did I just see the moon? Did you just see the moon? Oh, are you talking about the moon trade? Because yes, the moon trade. Moon trade is real. Moon trade is real. I'm trying to give you one more upgrade, but I just don't know what to upgrade you into. Um, the item, the moon. So they sent like the small moon. Let me check. Dude, freaking this bolt brain. Get that out of here. I'm not even gonna decline it. It's so disgusting. I'm gonna leave it inbound. I'm just kidding. I leave like everything inbound. It is a disgusting trade though. Like genuinely, that was probably the worst trade I've ever been sent. Not really, but that is one of the worst trades I've ever been sent. What can I upgrade you into? I mean, in their inventory. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah, I see that. I see that. Okay, okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. Bro, the fact that you spotted that out was kind of crazy, dude. You're like an eagle. That one reference, bro. It's like them grabbing the niche reference. That's niche if you pick that up. Uh, Dang, I don't know. Um, Dude, Walrus. Loki, I need to get some more copies of Walrus. Eagle Vet. Yes. Um. Okay, wait. Actually, so we're probably gonna end stream after we make this trade. However, Corputed, would you be more interested in like something higher in value, or would you rather like pick up like one of my semis around like 12k or something? Oh my gosh, I have so many legits. 5, 10, 11, 11, 12 legits. But would you rather have something like higher in value? Um, 12 legits and 18. Loki, give me a semi. Okay, I got you. I'm trying to think. Actually, I'll let you determine what semi you want. Um, I mean, look throughout my inventory, and there's a lot of like semis like chilling around like 10 or so that genuinely could get way more than 10. Uh, or give or take some. There's some 15Ks in here that may pull like 7. Uh, there's some like 6s in here that pull quite a bit. I will say a couple. There's one item in specific that is a semi that I'm kind of looking to get rid of. It's a semi for its price. It's pretty rare. It's pulling pretty good OPs. And if you're willing to take a small risk on it and maybe be able to flip it, or not really a small risk, but yeah, I guess a small risk technically. But if you think you could flip it for more, I'm willing to give it for less than last proof. And that's Desert Warrior. Actually, yeah, wait. That last is probably gonna get picked up. But last proof I think is like 10k OP. Um, and it doesn't have to be this. This is just the only one I'm like actively kind of like looking for offers on. What is it? Yeah, Desert Warrior. It got a 10k OP at 1v1 Neon Pink Shaggy. I'm willing to do. I don't know if I could throw both in one. Yeah, I could probably throw both in, or um. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that keeps on happening with my camera. I think my PC is just like tired of me. If you're not interested, no worries, but it did get like 10k last proof, and I'm willing to take quite a bit less than 10 per copy, and I have 2 of them. If you're interested in one, feel free to offer for one. If you're interested in both, feel free to offer for both. If you get 10, you'd be profiting a lot on them. The only reason I'm willing to trade them for less, if you can do both, I'll do it, or you can get another semi. Yeah, I got you, man. And if you're more interested in another semi, feel free to. It's just those are the only ones I'm like, once again, looking to get rid of. And the only reason I'm looking to get rid of them is because I got them in a bigger trade. So I kind of just need to see that OP added on to the bigger trade. It was a trade for my Dark Masquerade, which gets quite a bit of OPs. For both, so this is 8. That would be 4 per. 4 per isn't bad. However, I don't know if I could do 4 per. So you want to do both? Yeah, I'd be willing to do both. Or if you're more interested in another semi, feel free to do that as well. Like if there's something you'd be willing to offer something crazy for, feel free to. I got a lot of semis, so but I am willing to do these two. I don't really know. Uh, I'd be willing to go to like 60% of last. Steampunk Sniper Semi. Steampunk Sniper is like low key. It's just a low key item. I really mess with Steampunk Sniper actually. But yeah, I'm literally willing to trade you anything, man. Anything that you mess with. Not much of a semi, but it is a very cool item with that being said. So I would definitely ask for more than I would on like a normal item. With that being said, I'm willing to do like 60% of proofs. So if you would add, I don't know what you could add on top of this. Yo, Wicked, what are you inviting me to, bro? Um, I would do steampunk sniper. Um, two steampunk sniper, that'd be 22. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad, but I really do like my steampunk snipers. So they're like low key. Um, yeah, I can do two. Just add it like a little. Okay, I got you. Uh, the only problem is, dude, last proof was 10K. Could you do 6 stars, 48 for ABRC? Um, I appreciate the offer, and that would be an easy way out. Just add a little for me. Okay. Got you. Um, but yeah, that would be an easy way out. In terms of the stars. However, I think I could probably maybe, I'm not in a rush to trade them, so maybe there's potential for some equal upgrades, and therefore, like, yeah, I couldn't do that much, but I do appreciate your offer, man. And it's not a bad offer whatsoever. It's just, I think I could probably, you know, that wouldn't really be worth it for what I gave for those because I took a lot of those in masses just because I think there's potential I may be able to get cheaper upgrades. Hold on until after the update for stars. Yeah, I may do that. So yeah, last proof was 10. That's for one. Um, Therefore, I'm willing to do. Let me of course take this off. Let me of course take this off. Actually, let me add some. Uh, because this is what it got last proof. I'm willing to go quite a bit under that, just because once again I got in a bigger trade. Um, that's 8. I don't really think there's anything else I could really add in here. Uh, and then 14. I'd be willing to go 14 for both total. 14 total for both. Like 14 total. Just give me Maker Wrench 2015. Yeah, I'm also willing to do that for my 4 items. Um, yeah, what is Maker Wrench at? But I would be willing to do 14 combined for the two, so 7 per. If you'd rather do that, that's 3K under proof for those two. However, feel no obligation to do that, man. There's no pressure on anything, broski. If you don't want to make any trades, there's no pressure. It's all up to you. I want to make you happy, and once again, you're making me happy because I am looking for OPs right now. Where I'm always looking for OPs, actually, not just right now. So what would you want to do most? Maker Wrench. If you're okay with letting me upgrade to Maker Wrench for the 4v1. Yeah, I got you. Where is Maker Wrench? I can't find it. I know it's like or last time I checked it was like 15. There it is. For the 4. And then Maker Wrench, what is it selling at right now? 21.8. That's actually that's very solid. I think that's very solid actually. Best price. I'm definitely willing to take best price for it. So yeah, of course, man. Also, why am I up so much Robux? Oh, pending. Oh my gosh. Dude, that Loki scared me. I thought somebody accepted something that I forgot I had outbound or something. Holy W pending. Dude, I don't remember having. Oh my, I feel like I did not have that much pending. From like a week ago. All right, GG's, man. Dude, once again, pleasure doing business, man. I'm so happy to get deals done with you, man. I love how simple they are to get done. Uh, Quick, easy, convenient. And once again, win-win in the end, man. I'm giving you what you want. I'm getting what I want. So I'm very happy to get those done. Would you be willing to do or to trade for Ank in a mass? Ank as in Caligon? Is that the acronym for Encaligon? Yeah, it is. Uh, so looking forward to that mass. Yeah, of course, man. Me as well. Me as well for sure. Um, I would be willing to. However, I said this earlier. I really like. I love seeing my value go up, and there's not many drops. Therefore, like as of recent, honestly, I've kind of just been looking for OPs. So it would be slightly counterintuitive for me to give a really big OP for Ank, unless you're like ultra interested in some of my semis. Like I'm willing to do like a semi for semi deal if you're interested in semis. Uh, but yeah, and then yeah, I'm pretty sure we're pretty much or we're pretty much set to end stream. I'll give it 7 more minutes, but we'll say stream will probably be ended within the next 7 minutes. Thank you guys so much for all of you guys that are in here. Thank you guys so much. You guys are actually so amazing. I appreciate you guys' support. I'm so happy we got multiple trades done today. Got many trades done today. Very grateful for those. Shout out Corputed. Shout out Dinky. Shout out to everybody that's donated today. Shout out to everybody that's stuck in stream for as long as they have. And yeah, I just appreciate having you guys here. So shout out to all you guys, really. Um, Dang man, you're just left with so many traffics now. If traffics drop to 5, I'm willing to take all your traffics as well. um, but for trading for them at 6, I don't know. Okay, you said feedback. That was earlier. Points at bottom feels mad to me. Um, yeah, to be honest, I kind of liked the simplistic look a bit more. Uh, I like the add-on with don't forget to like and sub. I do like that. However, I will say like honestly the plants and the stars, I did like the simplistic look. So if you want to stay with that, I'm definitely down for the simplistic look. And then the only last bit of feedback I have is maybe swapping Jacko because I'm not like I don't have like a strong connection with Jacko. Also, sorry guys, I'm talking about a wallpaper. It's probably very confusing from an outside point of view. Dude, I feel like I'm so much more downgraded than I used to be, or downgraded than I used to be. I'll keep my traffics and see what happens for the update. Of course, I see I was mainly looking for demand. Yeah, I got you, Slack. I think me and you are doing pretty much the same thing right now. So I don't think I'm too much help, but I do appreciate you, man, and thank you so much for sticking in stream. Uh, but yeah, John, basically what I was saying is I liked the simplistic look. So I would say my recommendation, or what I would like, is to go back to the simplistic look um, and swap Jacko, and maybe in its spot put something like what is something that I think I'll hold on to for quite some time. You know what? Put Mohorns. Give Mohorns. Actually, no. We'll do one of my other hoarded items. Um, Put Bright Eyes Summer Vacation leftovers, and then I didn't think about this, but so make that instead of Jacko, and then instead of PBH, make it Emerald Void Thrasher. So then I'm giving pretty most of my items I'm hoarding some love. And then honestly, if you want, you could also even swap Ticks to what's something else I'm hoarding? Like Frostbrand. Although Frostbrand may low-key merge with the background. But yeah, just all my items that I'm hoarding. I didn't think about that, but yeah, you could show them some love if you'd like. And then, like I said, I like the simplistic. Um, I don't ask too much of you, so yeah, just we can chill with the simplistic, and then switch a couple of the items, and I think we're chilling. Uh, Kennedy says it's pouring where I am. I think it is, but I don't really hear anything, so I don't know. Uh, and then Corputer, you say you're gonna keep it. Well, it's time for me to hop off and do my homework. I'll see you hopefully on a Saturday stream or a late Friday stream. Of course, Corputed, thank you so much for being in this stream, man. You've made this stream so amazing, dude. As I said earlier, sometimes I'll go entire streams without trades. Um, and dude, we've made like 5 trades just between us today. So thank you so much for that, man. Thank you so much for consistently being in the stream this trade. The oh my gosh, in the stream throughout this stream. And yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for the trades. Thank you for everything, man. You're actually a W man. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. And I also look forward to doing that mass. Hopefully, we can do it in 2 days. However, if not, I completely understand. Um, and with all that being said, I think we're gonna wrap up stream here. You say user is Holy Sage. I think I've seen you in game. Do you trade? You trade, right? No, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't trade. There's somebody else with a similar name to you. Anyways, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for being in this stream. It's been an amazing stream. Shout out to everybody that's been in here for a long time. Shout out to everybody that's donated. Shout out to everybody that's commented. Shout out to everybody. You know, in the end, I'm so happy to have you guys here. If you guys have not already, make sure to like and subscribe. You know, the like isn't as important at this point, but make sure to subscribe. Because I look forward to seeing you guys in future streams. And if you have not already, turn on post notifications. So users Holy Sage. Wait, do you trade? Wait, am I tweaking? Anyways, make sure to subscribe if you have not already. But yeah, just a I instead of an L. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, we're getting ready to wrap up stream. But yeah, Sage, shout out to you. I'm sorry you caught the stream late, but thank you so much for popping out to the stream. Also, you have a very cool inventory from what I just saw. Wow, amazing inventory. I really love your inventory. But anyways, shout out to everybody that's in here right now. Hopefully you guys catch the next stream. I don't think we'll stream tomorrow, but I think Wednesday there should be a stream up. So I will see you guys in the next stream, hopefully. Shout out to everybody that's in the stream right now. And yeah, have an absolutely amazing day or night to everybody. Peace out, everyone. Also, Corputed. I'm looking forward to seeing that in 2 days. With all that being